Last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys completed the dungeon in the Sound Lighthouse. You along the way saved Talana 3 coins, as well as the wizard Wizzy, who was the former leader of the Acquisition Corporate franchise that inhabited the lighthouse before it was attacked. So you guys, after clearing the dungeon and a rad mechanical dog boss fight, or Chimera, I said dog, you made your way back to Neverwinter in hopes of finding somebody who could cure Orwell of his old age. And thankfully, a pervy old man was willing to assist you. So that has been completed. Afterwards, you return to the lighthouse. You collected your fat loot and Talana 3 coins who had been resting. And you had headed back to Phandalin, if I'm to understand that correctly. You have 1 week of downtime, right? To take however you see fit. Which, hang on, actually, let me switch your map back to Phandalin. Right, you had 1 week of downtime to do whatever you guys wanted to do, as well as advance your franchise. There's always franchise downtime tasks. At the end of the week, Omen Dran is said to be stopping by your franchise and talking about the events that are inspired and kind of what you're going to be doing while moving forward, or what Acquisition and Corporate in general is going to be doing moving forward. So, all right, I got Celeste in this task for the downtime. You wanted to set up the annual baking festival. Yeah, I mean, what was it? I mean, they're totally down for that. I mean, that actually sounds like a wholesome kind of thing to do. It'd definitely draw a lot of good attention to Phandalin. So, they want to sit down with you at some point. Probably work out the details on like when this festival would happen. Also, the mayor does not want to marry you, because that was the way it was worded. It sounded like you wanted to marry the mayor.
Does he want anything else?
Braun? What do you...
That's okay.
Okay. Alright.
She's just gonna go back and bake pies then.
Alright. Yeah, so you head back and begin to make pies. So there's everybody else. Actually, hang on, let me bring out. I have to add all these crazy ass new people. So kind of give you an idea, Wizzy was planning on staying at the lighthouse and trying to reignite his fallen franchise. So unless you guys want to kidnap him, which that's completely up to you. But
no.
Yeah.
I don't think we want
Fine
to
to let him be.
Okay. He appreciates that, because he has literally no way to stop you. Really. You also have Opal now. Opal's just hanging around till Dran shows up and collects the damn gems.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because Opal she don't want no trouble. She doesn't want to owe anybody anything or anything, like to that extent. So until Dran shows up, you got Opal. Alrighty. So, I guess we'll go down the road. All right, Conte. During your downtime, what would you like to do?
Explore territory.
Okay. So, how do you plan on doing that? Are you just like exploring the woods around Phandalin, or like what's the details?
I'm going to. Let's see. Who do we have for like our little group of hirelings?
Well, I think we have Gilda. So we have Gilda.
Yeah, Gilda.
Gilda, and then we have Bug, and then we have Talantha now.
Yeah.
We have Ron, but he's our mayor. Susie, of course. Kind of it, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll direct the expedition because I'm the best at commanding people to do things. But I'll take some of our people and like petition some people in town for an expedition around the local area. But of course, I'm in charge. I make people know that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As you kind of talk about, exploring the local area, Braun definitely takes interest in it, especially seeing how. I mean, he was part of one of the raiding parties who took over this place 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe we can find some new resources for the town of Phandalin. I know it's a small town, and all they have is the mine, really.
Yeah. So so Braun's willing to actually give you a small unit of town guards to go assist you in your expedition. Yeah. So how about let's see, roll.
And I want to take along with us the wisest staff member, so I can command them
to make the survival check.
To make the survival check.
It's not a terrible plan. So. Okay. Well, Buggo Sit. It tells you, if this is a board game, I got a 13 wisdom. So.
Are you the highest out of all of us?
No. That would probably be Talana. Talana's got a 16 wisdom.
Alright. Then I look at Talana, I was like, prove, let's go. Paladin buddies.
Alright, yeah, so you head out. My assumption is that this is probably going to be of advantage because you have a gang of that fucking people. Talana, funny enough, is not trained in survival, but she's still willing to give it a shot.
It's better than me.
Yeah. So, alright. So, during your expedition, Talana, again, her inner experience at first really shows through. Like she doesn't know anything about traversing the wilds. She definitely had relied a lot more on the party ranger when she was adventuring. However, over time, she, with assistance from the group of guards and yourself, actually a lot of it has to do with direct orders that you're screaming at her, like, "Hey, don't go into that nest." Stay away from the raging river. She's able to kind of correct course, and you're actually able to find that there's another mine around the side of one of the small mountains that are on this around this area, right? You're not exactly sure what you could find in it just yet, but it's definitely something that could be used to expand the current mine.
Okay, so I look at all the guards and 3 coins. Let's say 3 coins because I can't say that name right now.
It's hard.
I was like, we're gonna stake this claim right here for the town of Phandalin and for the franchise 5-star solutions. We're not gonna cut the town out of this deal, As I look at the town guards, like, we do you sod, you do us a sod, basically.
They the eldest of them scruffs his mustache and gives you a thumbs up. Mm-hmm.
All right. So now that we're all in agreement, we will get a contract written up. First thing when we get back, no one is allowed to leave my site.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if that's a stipulation, so they're not gonna break your rules, man. You're in charge. So,
All right.
So you all make your way back to Phandalin. You speak with Braun about what you found. Braun thinks it's excellent. I think that would be fantastic. If it was a pie mine, then everything would be working together. But I don't think it's one of those.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. So technically it's. I'm guessing that because it's on the edge of Phandalin. I mean, it would be unclaimed land. So like, if you found it, like, fucking, I guess like Wild West America days, you're just like, I live here now. This is mine.
Yep. But
yeah. So
instantly cutting in Phandalin on the deal. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, because Phandalin's close to town, they're going to try to tax you and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah. So what does this get fun?
Mines are kind of expensive, at least at the start, right? So one thing you might want to think about is like probably going through a round of investors to like gain funds to like dump into the mine initially, and then like, especially if there's actually stuff that's profitable in there, then you can actually start getting a return and then also paying off the whatever, like either loan or if they actually take equity from the mine. It's up to you guys.
Okay. So like, hire a prospector, check it out, see if it's worth it. Okay, yeah.
Right.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Okay, so Selesnya. They're trying to pick a good date for. They're trying to pick a good date for the festival. So they want to know like how quickly you're able to make the turnaround for what was it? All the bot pies and the baked goods that you're trying to make for this festival, right? Thankfully, there's I guess a lot of good blood of Orwell and Ettermass, right? So you actually are able to get discounts for apples at the orchard, which would definitely make getting like apples for apple pie a lot easier. So
nice.
That's something to think about. Like how far out do you want to push it? Do you want to do it like at the end of the week? Or do you want to do it like a month out? Like how? What's your timeline for that? And it's also not just. I'm sorry.
I was thinking about a month later. So right now we're just building the foundation of it and like getting it started. And we're going to start sending word out to, I guess, different areas in the Sword Coast so that people can start making their way here and preparing for the festival.
Alrighty, cool.
Yeah, so like we would send messengers to Neverwinter, for example, and maybe with our connections to 5 Starbucks, we can have a 5 Starbucks stand at the baking festival.
Oh,
so people can have pies and coffee.
Yeah. I believe Kevin Johnson is CEO of 5 Starbucks. but he's totally fucking down for this, right? Like, he actually, it's funny, you guys get back to Phandalin, and there is a 5 Starbucks in Phandalin now, and you're not really sure how they built that so quickly, or like if there was actually any plans of that actually being there, but it's there. So
Is it right in the center of town?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the most convenient location. Yeah.
Like next to the Shrine of Luck.
Yeah, right next
So
to the Shrine of
people
Luck.
can go in for prayer and then get coffee, and then go to work.
Yeah. There are talks about putting one in the Stonehill Inn, so that way people don't have to walk all the way over to the shrine. But I don't know. Alrighty. So cool. So you got that loaded. Alright, Rusty. What do you plan on doing for your downtime?
I thought we were only gonna have like 5 days of downtime. I know we had a whole week. But
Well,
I'm thinking.
Because we're human.
I probably want to work on fixing up Chimera if I can. Getting that to like be like a guard dog for our franchise here. After that, you would drop some hints about the items we've been fighting, or actual magic items we've been using. We could be using. So I guess I want to do some a little more research into what they can do, and then give those to people most useful. I thought they were just MacGuffins, which they kind of are. But besides that, can't think of anything else. Maybe help fixing the pool up if it's still under construction. Working with Peanut maybe. But yeah.
So we'll start off with the orrery and its parts, right?
Okay.
So you had talked with Talana, because you're a smart dude. Talana obviously used one of these parts to teleport, right? That's from everyone you talk to, that's what happened. Talana, before she, or Talantha, oh god, her name's fucking, it's ridiculous. So Talantha tells you, like, hey, so I was researching the timepiece that we had, right? Before our franchise was attacked. And essentially what she tells you is like, I found that I could, after a long enough time, I could attune to it, right? And it had different magical abilities that she wasn't actually able to completely understand at the time. Her assumption is that the other pieces must have abilities too, if you're able to attune to them. Over your time, right, of like on your off time, just messing with these things, right?
Yeah.
You find that the Ori housing itself, you're not necessarily able to attune to at the moment. However, the longer you're around it, the more you begin to hear voices that you're sure aren't, like there's no one in the basement with you, that you're hearing voices coming from. Again, you're a tinkering kind of guy. You're able to tell that you may be able to begin to reconstruct the orrery, and at that point, you're not sure how attunement to that would work without doing it, right? But you're able to confirm at the moment that you have 2 pieces that you're able to attune to. Now let me.
Okay. Also, I just remembered. So, what did we end up doing with Stevie?
Oh yeah, Stevie's around too. Fuck, I forgot about Stevie.
Yeah.
Stevie, he wants to go back to Mechanus. It's
Okay.
this thing.
I feel like Rusty would probably be pretty interested in Mechanus as playing. So,
Yeah, fair.
So I might do a little bit of that if I still have time. Help maybe figure out how we can help him get back, just to get rid of him.
That's fair. I want you to know, if you're willing to let him save you, he's very annoying. Like he's willing to annoy you as often as humanly possible. or Modron possible. I don't know. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, I just shared the two pieces, right? So you have the
it's gonna
timepiece of travel.
take a look, take a while to look at.
Yeah, they're kind of long, right? As you're trying to like jot down notes and stuff, Stevie's in the background going like, I would like to return home if this is possible. The longer I am far away from Mechanus, the less likely I'll be able to resync. Yeah, it's on repeat over and over again. You're like, yeah, you're not even sure how you got in the basement.
Yes, Stevie, I know, I get it. I'm gonna figure it out, and we'll get you home. Maybe. I don't know. Plane or travel?
Right.
I don't know. I guess do I have to make some kind of research
So,
or check
yes.
or...
Yeah, so it would probably be like a knowledge check of some kind. So
Okay.
I would do either probably Arcana, or if you want to try to risk it, go full on like I would say Arcana, Religion, or just raw intelligence if you can like brain your way through it.
Okay.
But
I'll try an Arcana since I'm best at that. Oh well. Right, Stevie, I know, like, I don't know how to do it yet, but just give you a little time, we'll figure it out. Do you have any ideas on how did you get here in the first place?
I was plane shifted by another member of our community.
Oh. So someone was trying to get rid of him and send him here. We're gonna send him back. Guys are up to. Maybe is the answer. Okay.
Alright. So here's what we're gonna do.
So no progress yet. But yeah, other than that, I'll work on Chimera and then passing out, I guess, whoever thinks these would be most useful for.
Gotcha. So for the metal Chimera, make a tinkering check.
All right.
Right.
That's a little better.
Oh yeah. So for the most part, you're able to get the Chimera, at least the main body portion of it functional, right?
Yeah.
The real issue that you're running into are the discs, right? Obviously they I mean, oh wait, no, you stole the disc from it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, we got all the
you
other
actually
parts
have the
from
disc, so you should get it.
Yeah, we got Mission Impossible. We got we use those.
Yeah, I remember there was a
Okay,
Talladega Night.
So I guess using those ones that I got from the other ones, I might be able to recreate the ones that got destroyed in the battle.
Yeah, I think that's
Over
fair
time,
enough.
yeah. So that's other than that,
Yeah.
that's what I'll be working on.
At the moment, the main body's working.
All right.
Still pretty fucking dangerous, right? Like, I mean, the claw attack's kind of rough. Okay, so that's it. All right. Next up is Peanut, everybody's favorite. Well, I guess bipedal elephant. Everybody's favorite bipedal elephant. So, what was your plan for your time?
He's muted.
Oh, gotcha.
So since everyone is busy, I was thinking that I would do a philanthropic enterprise.
Okay.
It seems that I am not so good at this. there's a documenter or a cultant position to give bonus, but I have secretarian, so it says here I can try to leverage with Dungeon Master something besides charisma check if it is appropriate to my philanthropic goals. So I am going to start the animal shelter since nature cleric. Using speak with animals and my spells and training and insight and animal handling. I am trying to find all of the local animals who may be without home. This also applies to any monsters that don't have places to live, because it's hard life out there for monsters with adventures around all the time. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yep, trying to start animal shelter.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yep, give prisoners and orphans puppies and kittens, that sort of thing. So.
All right. So it's actually very well received by the people of Phandalin. Mostly, and this is something that Dran brings up in most meetings that he has with you, was that since you guys left, there's been a terrible, terrible problem with a large amount of cats in the area. Right?
Yes,
Like,
I thought about this constantly while I was gone.
So, yeah. So, any way that you could assist, maybe luring them to the shelter.
Absolutely. Yes, I want to help with the animals very badly. That's what I want to do. So, it says here I just roll a 1d20 and I hope for the best, I guess, of the skill check I'm doing. This represents a lot of time, right? So there's no guidance or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Alrighty. Then I will just roll handle animals.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay. Is there any way to leverage advantage with speak with animals, or just roll it as it is?
I would say with speak with animals, you would have advantage.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
24.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So,
according to this chart, it says the cause shows remarkable improvement. Franchise is credited for all but fully resolving all issue. Local officials provide tax break, reducing franchise monthly costs by 20% for 2 months.
Yeah.
Additionally, one tier below that, we can skim 500 GP off of donations if we are so inclined.
Yeah, man.
Which are they cumulative, or are they like? Is 20% of our budget for 2 months better than 500 GP?
So, I don't think they're cumulative, but I don't think 2 months is better. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's really weird. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I would say you could probably do both.
Well, let's see. If I guess if we had a bigger organization, then it'd probably be.
Because your monthly cost is how many people you have, right?
Right, and are we paying property taxes? I don't know how min-max this level of bureaucracy simulator is, but.
So the franchise location is paid for by corporate, right?
Right.
You handle. Corporate pays for property location, and they pay for a trained laborer, and then I think 2 unskilled laborers. So now that you have, because you've been paying.
What are we paying these people? I have magic abacus.
Yeah. So, it would be going rates for that, if I'm remembering correctly.
They're skilled laborers, right? So 1 gold per day.
I think it's different for acquisition because they have it's not just they're skilled in one way or another. Like they're good carpenters. They also have like jobs, right?
That's why I'm trying to figure out if we should just skim the 500 or if we should take the reduction in cost over 2 months. But
So at the moment, it'd probably be better to skim the 500 because right now, you're paying Buggershit as a unskilled laborer, right?
mm-hmm.
So he's being paid for by acquisition corporate, like corporate.
Fair
right?
enough. So
And then
how we got
Guild-
the 5? Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was gonna say Guild is skilled, but you get one skilled laborer that they pay for. So Siege is getting paid by acquisition and corporate.
Interesting. All right. Unless anybody knows something else about these monthly costs that I don't know about, I'm going to take the 500.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Well, the money is used for the franchise, right? So things like the baking contest, for example, would need some money. So you could probably put some to go for that.
So 20% means 20% off everything we try to do.
Yeah,
As long as we can write it off as work expenses. So like Peanut could eat 42 cheeseburgers and pay 20% less every day for them. Because that's work lunch.
Math. You're cultivating math for your next adventure.
Absolutely. Then we should take 20% off and just make sure we're buying everything we can for the next 2 months. See, I needed you, Selesna, to help me understand how best to abuse the system. Thank you. I was just going to sell this baby Grey render to some mysterious cultist, but this is much better. Alright, we will take the 20%. Good news, everybody. The guy that did not want to marry Selesna, he says everything we buy in town, 20% off for the next 2 months. As long as you just say it has to do with business. Business is life, essentially. I have already purchased these 24 sandwiches I will be eating.
And then you do. And then you do.
And then I do. Yep.
Alrighty.
Nothing like a good bean sandwich. Lots of beans. It's good that I share a room with Orwell at night. Keep him warm. So.
Speaking of Orwell.
Yes.
During your I guess 5 days, what do you try to accomplish? What are you trying to do?
So I've been trying to expand Orwell's Orchard and make it a like sub-franchise. I want to spread it out into like Orwell's Orchards, apples, oranges, various fruits, and then start making the seeds to plant in other orchards, such as here and here. Wait, can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. And then stake claim to literally every tree in Phandalin. Phandalin, sorry. And as they are now Orwell's Orchards multiples. Basically, he's going to try and expand this orchard into the rest of town and then basically privatize nature.
I feel like that won't go over well, but okay. Okay. Yeah.
Probably,
Like
you probably need workers to work your orchard.
Well, like the people who already work there?
Oh.
It's
So what happened to the previous owner?
I don't know.
He's
Don't talk about what
technically
happened
still
to him. He's still there.
He's still around.
Okay.
Well, he took care of it when you were gone. And technically, you don't. I don't know if you own it. I think you're like a. Like you
No,
bought.
I was the best customer, and basically I was his only source of income for a while, and so I basically I own it. Like the mob owns it, like
Yeah, like
like
you're
the
like the shadow owner.
but in a very like I guess Monsanto sort of fashion, where it's like, okay, well, these breed of apples are my apples, and wherever they plant themselves are now my trees, which are now my property, which are now and trademarked the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting for like You can start selling orange juice with your face on it. You know what I mean? You should have taken pictures when you were an old man. You know? That way you're more humble to the consumer.
Back in my day, we remembered Orwell's Orchard. No, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta find another ghost, I guess. But yeah, I mean, so realistically, so the tricky part is, right, that, I mean, the orchard is like private owned land. You would need to purchase land from the town, right, to actually expand, right? So, I mean, it's not like with Conti where he like, or I guess he walked like, you know, like around an entire mountain on the very like fringe edges of Phandalin's territory, right? Like you're trying to do it within the city, right? So you have to almost think about it like you're like try planting an apple tree in the middle of your park. And people are gonna be like, just fucking stop, you know? But I mean, you can do it.
So
I mean,
how much is it to just like take over this orchard and be like, this is now?
To buy Ettermath out.
Orwell, why are you doing this the hard way? Just tell them that you're doing a philanthropic thing. Tell them that you think there needs to be cleaner air and you need more trees and that apple trees are beautiful, etc., etc. And then just make sure in the contract that is written up that you own the apple trees that are planted. Then eventually you have your apple trees all over the place that they gave you permission to plant, and then you come down and swoop down like an eagle and you snatch it away from them.
Honestly, like, that's not a terrible plan because you could sneak a lot of horrible shit into a 1700 page.
Orwell, you are too direct. You can't just smash everything all the time. You know, I'm always trying to tell you, like, Orwell, we need to stop, we need to think, but you're always smash all the time. You can't do this thing, eh? Stop. Think. Be calm. Serenity. Serenity.
Stop.
Serenity.
Get some help.
All right.
Stop.
Come up.
Get some help.
Come up with a plan, eh? And then you need to be a little sneaky, eh? It's a little sneaky to get things done. In Ravnica, there are so many bureaucracies in the way. You have to get good at coming up with sneaky ways to skip some of the steps. You try to take this man's orchard from him directly, he's going to dig into the dirt. He's going to be like, no, this has been my land since I was a baby, and my daddy was baby. But if you just say, oh, I love your apples, I want to help spread the love of apples everywhere. You act like this man's friend. You get in good. You learn his secrets. You spread your apples all over town. We make sure your apples are better with magic. You provide your apples for free. It ruins the economy of his apples. Then when his apples start to tank, you swoop in like eagle, and you buy his apples. And then you charge a bunch of money for all the apples.
Orwell, he thinks to himself, like, I never thought of that.
It's just the idea, like, you know, I have to get back to pool. I was just coming in for some lemonade, but I hear you, you know, mumbling to yourself about this plan. It's none of my business. I'm sorry, friend. You get back to what you're doing.
No. I'm gonna need now. You're in charge of the apple plan now.
I have already rolled on the table for the week. I cannot. Yeah. I took care of the stray cat issues, so you've got this. I believe in you. I believe in you in the way that your own mother did not believe in you when she dropped you off at that all-girls school. I think you're someone special. He
gasps.
Told you about
All right.
Well, anyway, the abridged version, not to take up a bunch of time, is to do that. But yes, I'll start Yeah, I'll do the philanthropic and just start planting apple trees. But these are Orwell branded apples, flightless apples.
Oh wow, good.
They're very
All right,
dense.
yeah.
You can't throw them very far. Flightless
So-
apples.
We could you could either do charisma, right?
Mhm.
Or if you have some other way of like gaming the system to make it like make sense for something that you're better at, like I'm willing to hear you out. And kind of go.
Let me think. I am acrobatic and I am insightful. Let me think about these things. I would say to I have a -1 in nature. I would say try to use my natural insight for the fruit economy of the town to try and see what would be the best places and where it's lacking natural produce, and see like, okay, my natural intuition would lead me to say that like apples would be well suited for here, etc. And then
Okay, all right.
Oh, well, whatever. I rolled bad anyway, so.
Yeah, but I mean, so you're able to at least get it off the ground, right? Like that's always like the hard part. So you're trying your best to figure out the right locations for different types of produce. You're also like going around town, and being like, there's certain shop, like you're going around town trying to assess like what kind of produce they're missing also, right? Because there's plenty of fucking apples, but there's probably less fucking like oranges or peaches or stuff like that, right? So you start planting. You're still kind of in like I want to say like investment phase, but like you're trying to build rapport with the community. You're trying to convince like Bron and the rest of the town council to allow you to actually start planting in public locations, right? They're not necessarily straight up against it, but it's one of those things where you let one person do it and everybody wants to fucking do it, right? So there's got to be like contracts written up and things like that. But I think if you continue at it, you may be able, like you can. I'm not gonna say may. You should be able to push it off the ground, right? So,
Right. Okay.
I'd say right now you have a little pilot going on with Bug of Seeds. You sadly you don't know too much about farming, but you're able to get a few saplings at least by the end of your 5 days to start blooming in your little pilot area. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I believe that is everybody, right? Alrighty. So the end of the week comes, right? Oh god, damn cat. Gilda does her best to try to clean up the franchise to make everything look presentable, right? Talantha is definitely wants to assist her. Bug Sheet looks to you all to see if there's anything that you all would like him to do.
No, just
Yes, I know what I want you to do.
What do you need? What do you need, boss? Just tell me. Just tell me.
Stop talking. Run the fucking franchise. Excuse my language.
You know I'm an unskilled worker, right?
Doesn't matter. Anyone can contribute towards this. Here, I will show you. Oh no, the wrong hotkey. Hold on. There we go. Running business is one of downtime activities presented in Dungeon Master's Guide. But in Acquisitions Incorporated, franchise is no mere business. This new downtime and franchise activity covers the many and varied duties necessary to keep a franchise running smoothly, and determines how well character and their staff manage those duties. Unless DM decide otherwise, franchise tasks must be run at the end of each month of game time. See, we have to do this. We have to. See, this isn't something we can avoid. Yeah, bring it all in here. Gilda, Talladega Knights, all of you, get in here. Okay.
I'll bring you all to the what do you call it?
However, allocating characters or staff members to running franchise greatly improves the chance for favorable outcome. During any given month, players decide how many days their characters and franchise staff can dedicate to this activity. Characters and staff members cannot perform any other activities while focused on this activity as normal, and any days spent adventuring or engaged in any other activities cannot count towards this activity. Now it gets crazy. We have to, at the end of every month, roll percentile dice. This is the 2d10s. One of them has 10 digits, one of them has single digits. You roll this by the person nominated for this task. So probably Orwell, because he's super lucky.
Fair enough.
The number of total days spent by all characters and all staff members on this activity is added to roll. That total is then compared to the running a franchise table below. And then he proceeds to show you the part of the book that has the table. Now, you'll notice here, if we get below 50, if we get 41 to 50, everything is okay. Okay? If we go below that, costs increase 50%. All the hard work I do with those stupid cats, it's out the window. If we go 21 to 30, 100% increase. If we get 11 to 20, 125%. And if we only get 1 to 10, like if no one's running the fucking franchise, we could have the cost go up 150%. And he picks up the table and he smashes it. And this is why.
Wait, who's paying for that table?
I think
Yeah,
That table, Peanut?
Hey,
Look,
listen,
I've been running this
That
place since you guys
table
left.
was birch.
that table was a prop. And then he points to the corner where the real table is. I purchased this prop, and fake tables are 20% off. So listen,
Wait, what's a fake
We
table?
need-
How do you buy a
if we-
fake table? It's a table.
there's only 30 days in a month. Okay? I want to know what you people have been doing while we've been out there taking care of Grandpa Orwell and getting the shit kicked out of us left and right. Because I want to make sure when we're rolling these percentile dice at the end of the month, we're adding a big fat number to it. So you tell me right now, you're Talladega Knights and Gilda Dunn and Bug, how many days have you put in? Let me see those timesheets.
So Bug goes, well, technically, you guys took me with you on the adventure.
What?
What?
No,
What?
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
We
You had me work on the
certainly
pool.
did not.
Okay, yeah, you had
We
me work
took
on the pool.
Susie. Are you an elephant?
Talladega Nights tells you So I literally just got back.
Yeah, you're fine.
So-
You're fine. I know that
Okay.
as soon as you got back, that spicy robot dragged you around on some backwoods hiking trip or something.
We hired someone named Talladega Nights.
It's
We didn't
Talanta.
fire
the
the-
3 coins.
I'm pretty sure.
I've worked here before you did. That's a guarantee.
Now, Gilda, you've been here since the beginning. You were in the previous franchises, what your portfolio says. All I have in here from this Chad fellow is needs work with hair, but potential. Hearts, heart, heart. I don't know. A lot of his notes are like that. But
Yeah.
all I know is you're the most experienced. How many days can I put you down for thus far?
Literally since this place has been built, I've been working. So,
Okay.
I would say it's almost been what? You guys spent 3 weeks sticking around the town.
So that was 1 month
And
right
then-
there. Do we need to retroactively roll a check for that month? Alright.
Probably.
With what? Like
Um,
a plus, like a plus 30?
Yeah. He worked every day.
All right.
Uh,
Who's feeling the spice? Let's see that D Hundies. Anybody?
Do it, Orwell.
Orwell, do it. Roll a D Hundy. Add 30. There you go, 95. That's the best result. Of course you roll it. You're so good. So the franchise is shining example to other acquisitions incorporated franchise. Monthly cost decrease 150%. I don't even know how that math is possible.
I think we should be getting money from something, right? Are
That
we in the
means
negative
if
now?
everything I do makes 70% profit, right?
So we're like
Yeah,
170% with the cats.
What about your potions?
I feel like whoever made this chart does not know anything about mathematics.
No, no. No, they don't.
So we're at
Um,
negative
what-
170% for costs. Or is
So
that what it
literally
means?
by existing we make money. This is the easiest job ever. Okay, so how are things going this month, Gilda? How many days into whatever Faerunian made up name month we're in?
Well, you guys left like what? Well, it's been a week since you've been back, or well, I said 5 days since you're back. It's been really just about a week.
All right, so we can say like from the time
We're
we
at
first
plus
got
15.
here.
Gilda, I need you to rat out this bug. Has he been pulling his weight?
Oh yeah, I mean you told him to work on the pool. He's been working on the pool. The pool has made a lot of progress. He's been tricking children to work digging the pool with candy, just like peanut soda.
Oh, this is good plan. Okay.
He also, just like peanut soda, he goes to the bank and steals candy from the little jar that they have there.
So you don't
so
even
that
have to
way-
pay for the candy. It's good.
I mean, isn't
Yeah.
the bank
Alright.
owned by that one douche that we don't like?
Yeah, Harvey Wester.
Mhm.
There you go. He owns the bank.
And then you leave bugs behind. Yeah.
Oh, that's correct.
So plus 15 because we will say that Bug was working on the pool. He was not working on franchise. That's fine. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much, Gilda. You
Yeah,
keep
thanks.
up the amazing work. You are the heart, the bones, the circulatory system, genitals. You are
Right,
every
I'm
part. You are every part of this franchise that matters.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy that Talantha's back. It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It is. It is a lot. It is a lot. The only body part that you are not is the tail, because that's Celestina.
Mhm. Stevie goes, I have been back for 5 days. I would like to go back to Mechanus.
So you can reconnect, a reboot.
It would be resync. You are a traveler, are you not?
I
Did
am,
you take me back to Mechanus?
Stevie. I am working on it. Trust me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who
Now,
brought
this
all the
doesn't sound
chores?
that bad this time. But Peanut, he has asked you this every day for 5 days.
All right. I activate Loxodon Serenity to try and protect myself. Yeah. All right. That's all I had. So, whenever you guys are ready to roll out, Peanut ready to roll out.
All right.
So, like, what the fuck is this thing? What are you?
I am a pentadrone.
What's wrong with you?
I am not connected with the great the computer in Mechanus. I have been auto-sync.
So, is that
What's
a
your
bad
point,
thing?
though?
I would like to go home.
This is your home now.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get you home, Rusty. How do we get
Because
the
I don't know
robot
how
home?
I'm gonna get you home either.
And as you guys are talking, there's a knock at the door.
Visitors. Orwell cracks the door and he pokes like one eye out. He stares at them bird-like.
You see, staring back at you, Dran, the CEO of Acquisition Incorporated. He tells you, do you mind if I come in? Or
Yes. Oh, yes, please.
you're looking at me. Okay. He walks in. The renovation. It looks really nice. It looks like that you guys tore down a wall on the outside for an elephant. Is that real?
Yeah, he's our company mascot. The town people love him.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Well,
Yeah, everything's elephant
Yeah,
themed.
boss.
We even
when
have
we
our own
obstacles
elephant.
in front of us, we push through them.
We even have our own elephant employee.
Oh,
Great for
wow.
diversity.
I've never seen anything like that before. Huh. Well, I'm sure they exist. Well, alright, I don't mean to be straight to the point, but I'm actually pretty busy this week. So I want to get our meeting done and over with. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty important, so I wanted to come in person. If you guys could gather your franchisees and we could all have a seat at the table. So you all sit down at the nice long table. Dran, he pulls out from a tiny little bag on his side a full-size notebook, sets it down, and he starts flipping through a few pages. All right. Okay. All right. So let's kind of go over everything that has been reported so far. And you tell me if it's correct or not. All right. He notices the recorder that you pull out, Rusty, and he says, I would like to ask you to put the recorder away. Alright. So, you all made a name for yourself by assisting with a task in Waterdeep for Acquisition Incorporate's main headquarters. Because of that, we decided to send you to the Phandalin to have a look at the franchise that hadn't paid its dues as the eyes Talantha and Gilda. Imagining these two, I've seen them before. I'm guessing they were part of that. Also, what's with the pentadrome? And he points over Stevie. Whatever. I guess we'll get there, right? Okay. You all had found that the mansion had been burned down, right? You had found you found this person, right? Gilda, as you said in your report, right? He reads a little bit farther. Then you said that you went down into the basement. You found a dungeon down there with a bunch of runes and all sorts of like far realm crazy shit. And for some reason, and this might be something that maybe we didn't take our notes properly, but maybe we'll get a little bit deeper into that later. But you all keep referencing a draconic skull with a dagger piercing up from the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's written in here like 36 times.
Yeah, it's very cliche.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. But all right. Regardless, so you all had found a you said timepiece, and he points at Gilda, and Gilda's like, yeah. And he looks at you all and he's like, is all of this lining up? Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, all of that makes sense. But this person wasn't around. You recently found her. Okay, so at that point he goes through, and he's telling you like, all right, so in a lot of cases, Dran Enterprises is kind of like the lead suspect for what's going on. At this point, 2 acquisition corporate franchises have been attacked, right? Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this doesn't seem like Dran Enterprises. Dran Enterprises wouldn't try to take us out one at a time. They're more of a how do you say it? Direct competitor, right? They normally, if they're going to try to take us out, they're going to try to kill me or somebody else from the AT, right? I just don't know why they would be attacking headquarters up there. But regardless, right? It's something that we need to look into, right? And you all have already been a part of this for a while now. You all kind of understand the situation. You're obviously capable, all right? So I'm going to ask a burden of you all. We have intel that there's a secret headquarters for Dran Enterprises in Luskan. It's up north, right? We want you all to look into it. We want you to find where this headquarters is, and investigate whether or not Dran, so we could be sure to a T that Dran Enterprises is behind all of this. Right? Does that all make sense to you?
Wait, you want us to go to, and you see Peanut has his very skinny, very small atlas of the Sword Coast, and he's like, they say this is little hamlet called Luskan, the quote-unquote city of thieves.
Yeah, there's a lot of pirates there, so you should be very, very careful.
We met some pirates.
Mm-hmm. So you want us to go there and just ask around and be like, hey, is Dran Enterprise up to no good?
Well, I don't know if that's probably the best way to find a secret headquarters, but...
Wait, you think they're secret headquarters? Please tell me we don't have to say some weird phrase to some random people this time.
Well, I honestly, I have no contacts in Luskan.
Oh.
We actually haven't spread the franchise into Luskan yet.
Oh, that would have been a fun idea. Like for like an edgelord anti-hero version of this adventure, you know?
Oh yeah.
Or like Acquisitions Incorporated Skullport.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
we don't
have
have it. He looks away as he says we don't have any connections to Skullport. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But regardless, we're gonna need you all to look. He gets his cup of coffee and he drinks it. So
how does he drink his coffee?
With his
I would-
mouth.
yeah, with his mouth.
How do you drink your
Yeah, he-
coffee?
That's a very good question.
With your beak.
Oh man, yeah, he's willing to ask you that.
With his straw, probably.
Very carefully with a straw. It's a bamboo straw so it doesn't melt.
That makes sense, though. You put ice cream in your coffee, so. I mean, it would only make sense to drink it with straw at that point.
Rusty's gonna pull out the Dran Enterprises fez that the wizard left behind. He says, "What do you know
Oh,
about
good idea, good idea.
this guy?" And I slide the fez across the table towards him.
Well, I believe that's a hat. It looks like it does have the dragon.
Yeah, the guy who almost killed us was wearing it.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about that, okay? This guy, right? He goes and he almost kills us, and then he pulls this nonsense where he's like, "You're not worth the paperwork." Have you ever said that to somebody, Mr. Dran?
He writes it down in his notebook and he goes, "Yeah, yeah, many times. It's been, yeah."
Cause honestly, even though I was defeated, I still was like, "Damn, that was pretty smooth." So.
All I'm saying is, this guy took out the entire franchise by himself, enslaved the wizard there, and made...
Oh, and he made fake robot angels.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea about
well,
it.
if this guy's out for us, I'm thinking you should take that fez. You can go back to, home base or whatever, and maybe you scry on this guy so he doesn't, sneak up on us
I mean, yeah, we can.
again.
Yeah, wait. From my internship at Dran Enterprises, what do I know that Dran Enterprises does? Like, what do they do? What's their thing?
They just do, the
I mean,
exact same thing.
they're
Acquisitions
Acquisitions
Incorporated
Incorporated.
Yeah.
They're like the lawful evil version of Acquisitions Incorporated.
does. Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
Acquisitions Incorporated is more of like the lawful neutral version of Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah, I think they're always
Yeah.
one step ahead though. They're always slightly better in most
Yeah,
respects.
Because they're
always,
evil.
Yeah, they're willing to cut corners and
Oh, like Butch
So
and
people-
Cassidy
yeah.
of Team Rocket. Okay.
Yeah.
100%.
Actually,
you
probably
you
the
nailed
best.
it.
Yeah, that's the best description of it I've ever heard. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's that.
Yeah. Like, if this adventure was being customized, we would run into them, and they would have an actual, Aarakocra monk instead of a discount Kenku monk, and they would have, a rhino dude who had the stats of a minotaur and was actually, a badass war priest. They would just be, every version of us would just be cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, man, don't give me any ideas there. Don't give me
Yeah.
no idea. You can
It's
just
a,
see DM.
it's a Yanti
DM
that's
me.
like an 80-foot tail. We're like, what? Or it's a Quetzalcoatl or something.
It's like they look so cool.
I know. Rusty would actually be like a real Dragonborn, but
Yeah.
one of them Matt Mercer ones
The,
that's
the
actually
new ones,
good.
yeah, it's +2 in instead of my kobold that has no int. So I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just subpar automatically.
I mean, there's no improving on Kanti. I mean, unless they turn them into Theros Satyr. I mean, he's already pretty much the best thing in the fucking game. But then Celeste right there with them, so.
I imagine instead of bug with seats, they would have a real dragon, a real pet dragon.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I guess if we're improving on Celesna, less tail, more success with men, just throwing that out there.
Is married. Sorry.
All right.
So I
yeah.
guess
Right.
if they're really better than us, then their Chad would still be alive.
Well, I imagine they have.
they resurrect Chad, and then he's
They
like
have.
super evil Chad.
What's her name? What's your character's name? The bard. Mila.
Oh, chamomile.
Chamomile. That's it. Yeah, they would just have chamomile. There you
Oh,
go.
that'd be some shit right there. Yeah, I can see her working for Dran Enterprises.
All right,
They
so
paid
we
that.
gotta go to Luskan,
So-
and we gotta find a secret base.
Secret
And
base.
prove
Let's
that
do
they're
it.
they're trying to take the we gotta find evidence that they're trying to kill. all
Yeah,
the
he
acquisitions
looks at you.
incorporated?
And he goes, I don't want to layer it on too thick, but just remember, I mean, if you guys fail, this could probably be the end. You know,
Of what?
They just
Of
pick us off
us?
one at-
Oh, of everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick us
'Cause
off
we're
one at a time.
Aren't you like 20th level or something?
You would think that, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I am.
You just only play D&D when the Chris Perkins is DM, so it's always like everybody have good time. There's never really any danger, that sort of thing. So.
No, yeah. Well, this is real danger. This is real danger.
Must be nice.
Tell me about it. Tell me. Fucking dragon girl. Joke the folk.
That guy was holding it in for like a really long time. I was like holding.
All right.
All right. Well, I gotta be going.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for dragon turtles. You know. Very best. And if you find anything, please reach out to us. If you don't find anything, you know, like I mean, please don't tell us that.
Well, so if we don't find anything, you just want us to tell you that it was Dran Enterprises anyways? Because if that's the case, why are we even going on this trip? We'll just tell you right now, it's Dran Enterprises.
Well, I'm not saying don't tell me that it's not Dran Enterprises. I'm telling you, don't tell me that you haven't found it.
Ah.
You get my drift.
So you want us to manufacture evidence?
No,
He just runs out the door.
I said nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, you guys have a good time. I'm gonna stop by a bakery. Apparently, everybody's talking about bakeries.
Oh yes, get a cat while you're here. We have many cats.
I think I'm all right.
One cat.
Also,
We
if
should
it's
ask
not
about
too
the
much
quarterly
trouble,
bonuses.
sir. Yeah, why not just go into the mayor's office, fill out the suggestion box. You would like to see more apple trees in the region grown by bird people.
Yeah, sure. I guess I could do that.
That is extremely beneficial to some of the back burner projects we're working on.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Apple trees for
Cool.
people. It's
So,
like housing
well-
and
Yeah. So he tells you like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do that then. He heads on his way. Wow, that pool is really good looking. Hang on, I'm gonna try to move it to the map layer.
Oh, that's a good idea. This way there'll be something to remember me by when I get hit by this week's critical hit. So.
Yeah.
and are subsequently reminded about.
At
critical
least
hit
there's
cards.
no crit cards though. Yuck yuck. It's a good joke.
I mean, we can add crit cards. I'm
At
always
least
down for
Yeah, let's do it. It's 499 times 3.
not bad.
It's not too bad.
You guys been down for one?
Plus
That
the-
actually.
what- I think
Crit
we're
cards
high
just for
enough level.
Peanut, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my
No.
next 7 characters lined up. No, that's fine. I'm down for whatever everybody else is.
Alright, well, then I know what I gotta do for next time.
We'll
I don't
probably
care.
Um,
Well, I mean, you should probably get everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
All right, this is Orwell's
Yeah.
special bird bath over here. All
You have to
right.
act fast, though. They can't say no.
Oh, I think you may have grabbed Orwell and moved him to the map.
Yeah, I am now on the map player.
You were
I am a
buried
part
under the
of it.
pool.
Yeah, well, we'll just drag it. Just
Soon
drag
to
it.
get in here, girl. Yeah. All
I'm-
right.
I am a part of the map.
All
You
this
are the
hard
man.
work finally pay off. It's good times. I make waterfall water slide for you, Rusty. There you go. Yay!
Yeah.
I
These
do
are
it
the
like
happiest
no less
days.
than no than 6 times.
This is the closest to Shonen Beach episode we're going to get. Celeste, where's that bikini? And he stands up out of the water, and he just has his little tiny Speedo on. It's like, I picked this up at the store. They call it bathing suit. They did not have any Loxodon size ones, so I just wearing this. There's a lot of flexing. Fortunately, he has a large enough stomach that it's hiding a lot of what's going on down there. But
That's good. Keep it family friendly for the advertisers.
that's true. Hey, you know what I love when I'm lounging in the pool with all my friends and my friend the elephant Susie? I love a nice cold 5 Starbucks coffee. And he grabs it off the nearby floaty and with his nose, and he drinks it, and he's like, refreshing. A 5-star solution to my thirst and energy levels.
It's like the glass jar that you can buy from like a gas station. Yeah, you hear a cut, and then the camera crew.
That was
like,
that. Was that good?
That was good. It was good.
All right. All right. Hey, look at this, guys. I show him my shield that has 5 Starbucks logo on it. Hey, pretty good, right? I wear this bad boy. All the treasure we find, 70% more treasure. That's how the math works.
Oh man.
These acquisitions are incorporated people. They have no idea how maths work. It's amazing.
How are they still in business? Like,
That's probably why Dran Enterprises is putting them out of business. 'Cause
right?
They are so bad at maths. Oh well.
Like we're
All right.
hemorrhaging money.
What?
Susie! It is time. We
Yes,
leave
you
for
do.
Luskan.
Alright, so a few things.
Uh-oh.
So Opal tells you, well,
There I go. I'm off the map.
you know, yeah. Opal tells you, you know, he forgot the fucking book that he came all the way here for. So
What was in the book?
Opal runs. Nobody told you.
He also forgot something else, Opal. He forgot you.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna try to catch up to him before he heads out of town. Apparently he's stopping by the mayor's office, right? Like, you know, like a recommendation for more apple trees planted by birds or something. I don't know. It was good hanging out with y'all. I really appreciated all the help you guys gave me. So. Alright, well, I'll talk to y'all some other time. Oh, God.
Bye-bye.
Opal runs down the hill into the town. Peanut disappeared. Alright. I'll try to pull you back into existence, you know.
You can't.
Put you back on.
I was moving as a group, and I moved myself off the map.
Peanuts!
He milked
Peanut.
He falls
Peanut's
off
in the
cliff.
4th dimension now.
Yeah, he found his way home to Ravnica.
That's all I had to do, is I had to exploit the map. And then
Yeah.
that was it.
I love you, roll 20. So, there's a couple things I need to ask you about. One, who are you taking with you? Who are you leaving? Obviously, Susie's going with you. To Luskan.
I don't think we'd need. They need to kind of stay here and run like the business, right? Or
I mean, they're all willing to do that.
okay. And I guess
Alright.
I don't want to bring Stevie because I don't know how to help him. Yet. I don't. What should we do? Just leave him
Gil
here?
is like,
Look, it's
If I have a
it's a
recommendation-
Modron. Just give it an easy, repeatable task. Ask it to do it 1 million times.
Oh.
I would like to go home.
Just tell him that by reading every single book in your collection and local library 1 million times, that will increase odds of returning home by 92%.
Yeah.
Have
yeah,
a plan
I'll
apples.
because I got a little bit of research going on it. But if he can like go over the research, maybe he can give me advantage next time I roll when we get back.
All right. Yeah. Is that you're gonna have it? So, are you going to tell him to read all the books 1 million times, or are you going to be like, read over my research paper?
Yes, that. 1 million times? Is that really how Modros work? I don't know like the lore.
Yeah, they need a task. Like they're very lawful good, and they like they
anything we
need
need him,
something
like-
to focus on.
Any other tasks we can get him to do?
Yeah,
Need
so,
help
me
with?
six.
Just have him help around. Just have him be like the butler to the other guys.
There you go. What's her face with the burnt head? She's always
Look-
complaining all the time.
Look how many
Tell-
hands he has. He could do like
Yeah.
so many tasks at once. He can cook. He can clean.
All right. So
Stevie, it will help
Talladega
you get
Nights.
home.
Talladega Nights. You're in
Yes,
charge
I'm
of
an
Stevie.
intern. Oh Jesus! Do I have to?
Okay, fine. Burnt head, Two-Face. You're in charge of Stevie.
Yeah, fucking course I am.
All right, Stevie. If you do everything that these two ladies ask you to do, Rusty told me that would increase the chances of you and me going home 92%. That's a big number. Not as big as 170% reduction in cost, but you know, it's still pretty good.
Repeating, of course, Stevie. Repeating.
Oh. Okay.
It's good.
Don't never do that again.
What?
That was a good sound.
But Bug goes, what do you want me to do?
Plant.
Well, the pool is
Trees.
finished.
Ground's
Yeah.
Cool.
You like to do sneaky stuff, right, Bug?
I actually want to be a wizard.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
what Gorthok wanted.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. If you want to be a wizard, the first thing you need to do is learn how to run a business. I want to make sure.
I hung out the little gnome guy before he trapped me in the room with the zombie cockatrice.
Yeah, sure. Listen,
He
Bug.
had a fez just like the one that you guys showed.
Okay,
man.
listen. You get 1 day of wizard training, and then 1 day of franchise running.
Okay.
Alternate back and forth.
I'm okay with this.
All right.
Do
Good
I get
luck.
paid anymore, or is that?
No.
Now,
It's an
you
internship.
get- what? Yeah, you get to practice to be wizard and still have a place to live. You know how bad it is on the street of Ravnica for apprentice wizards? They're having to sell their special rope trick just to get by.
Okay then, geez.
My Shanghai wizard to teach you. Maybe.
These people. Oh my goodness. This is why we have them though, so that we enjoy going out on the road, you know? Hey, let's do this thing. You ready, Susie? To Luskan. Doot 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 doot. Uh-oh. Doot 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 doot.
Clipping into the
y'all
wall
killed
now.
yourself. So, alrighty. So, you guys know where the silent sound lighthouse is, right? Hang on. On your map, you've unlocked Luskan.
I can see it appear in the overworld. Whoosh, some sparkles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Hang on.
Do we want to
So-
like?
Wait,
Talk
did
about
I miss
magic
it?
items real quick?
Did I miss it? Was it really sparkles? Did Roll20 suddenly start working with animations?
No.
No.
Okay,
It was-
never mind.
Alright, so You're gonna have to pass through Neverwinter to and actually probably by the Silent Sound Lighthouse to get to Luskan. That's if you follow the coastline.
What's
that
this
said?
town?
Which where?
This one on the
So-
corner here.
That is the Black Ford crossing.
Oh,
I thought I got that too. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's also an alternate path. You head north to the Tribor path. You could actually hit to Tribor. You've heard of that. And then you could follow the road north to Luskan. I said, I mean, it's generally going to be about the same time. Another thing you need to keep in mind, too, is that you do have a favor with some pirates at Neverwinter.
oh yeah.
So that could also be announced.
Is the river large enough for a pirate ship?
Yeah, because technically Luskan is a pirate now. So.
That might be the easiest way for us to get in there then.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, you guys you head out from Phandalin, and you're starting to make your way to Neverwinter. Just in the horrible case, so I guess we're gonna need to see a survival check to make sure your travels aren't hampered by like horribleness.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a really important question I need to ask. Thank you for reminding me, Steve. What are you guys doing with the orrery and the items like that are associated with it?
I have a question about that too. It says on the bottom here,
Mhm.
maybe it shouldn't say this, parts of a whole. So while it's not installed into the orrery, so I'm guessing the orrery is like the main part, it has
Yeah.
unpredictable effects as decided by the DM, of course.
Right.
So we can't use them unless they're installed, or they have to be uninstalled to use like their effects.
No, so you can attune to them separately.
Mhm.
However, like again, like you can add them into the orrery, but you're not sure how that exactly works.
Oh,
for
okay,
attunement
all right.
at the same time.
All right, so yeah, so one timepiece, +1 to dex saves, and you always know which way is north, and you can cast a Longstrider spell for free at will. It's also a GPS, and you can cast teleport with it. But there's a chance that the DM can basically mess with us if we use the teleportation. It's the same for both items.
So I mean, you could try to teleport them if you wanted to.
The con save one might be worth getting just for the con save. I think Peanut, because you're always taking hits.
That was the other thing. My vote would be Peanut gets the Sentinel Shield too. He already has high perception and advantage on initiative. Unless, because we have 3 shield users, right? So, but I already have enough magic items. So.
I'm okay with whatever. I just took a ability score increase at level 4, so 18 wisdom now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might like the +1 con just for concentration checks, unless you'd rather have that, Selesno. I don't particularly care.
I don't care. I'm not concentrating on anything.
Okay.
I
Actually,
don't concentrate on anything.
all my level 2 spells are concentration, so maybe.
Okay.
But I feel like, I don't know, I don't really get hit that often.
All right.
So you can take
Yeah.
it, because if you're going to concentrate, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got some new spells. I got Heroism and I got Fairy Fire now. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm following my younger brother's footsteps.
And it gives me like...
Oh,
I am going to take my first attack cantrip. Toll the Dead.
Oh wow! I would have never saw that one coming.
Well, I have so many great options as a wizard. Or sorry, as a cleric. Actually, Word of Radiance, I'm always up there in the mix. You other Divine Word, Burning Radiance erupt from you. Each creature is AoE. Constitution save or 1d6 radiant damage. It does not seem as good as blasting something for a d12, but...
No, is it also like friendly fire? Because we're always kind of in the mix too.
Yes, it's each creature of my choice.
Oh,
my choice. But I could run into a big group of people, and that'd be kind of neat.
So for my cantrips, right? I should definitely take Green Frame Braid, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take this Word of Radiance
Yeah,
spell.
I mean, and
This
so
sounds
you get
way
extra
cool.
attack. It'll be better.
Yeah. Green Frame Braid.
Or maybe Thaumaturgy, so I could be loud. I'm very
You're
quiet
kidding.
right now.
Man,
If I
that's
if I had
right.
if I had Thaumaturgy, people might actually hear me.
The other thing I think Peanut should take.
And
the
I could
shield.
make the ground shake when I run. Oh, it's
Oh, that's
pretty
right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a better choice. I mean, how often are we really gonna be surrounded by a bunch of little guys that get hurt by radiant damage?
Yeah, we got the horn for that. Horn of Blast.
It's true.
Exactly.
You did.
Yeah, so I'm saying I think Peanut should get the shield because advantage on perception checks. You'll have like a crazy passive and then advantage on initiative.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. And then I guess being able to cast Longstrider on yourself, so the timepiece might be good for Orwell. +1 dex saves.
Oh, he was so fast with that.
What is Longstrider again?
He like
It's just
doubled your speed.
Extra 10
Oh.
feet of movement.
Okay. Well, he's
But it
also a
lasts
monk.
for
He
an
already
hour,
has- he
and
already
it's
gets-
not concentration, so it stacks, so he basically has like 45 movement at all times.
+1 dex saves. Are you sure you don't want the rotor then, Celestina? +1 con. And you
I don't care.
unerringly recall any event that took place in the previous 30 days.
No, because Selesna's thing is that she doesn't remember anyone's name.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I guess I'll take that then.
Or yeah.
That's Wesley's trait too.
Mm.
I don't remember any names.
All right, that was all.
Agreed.
Everyone's got potions.
I got 2.
Yep, I got 2.
All right.
Okay, so you
That's
remember
it.
how I died last session? Cause like I didn't have enough hit points. I realized what happened. I thought that it just rolled your average hit points automatically. So like I leveled like with Charactermancer, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just keep going. But apparently you have to tell it that you want average hit points, or you don't get them.
Yeah, you have to tell it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
come on,
crazy.
Funny.
Shows you how much I actually play as a player, because I was just like, I'm dead. And then you guys are like, why do you only have 12 hit points? You're level 3. It's like, oh.
You did really well for only having 12 hit points. So. Like I give you that one.
And now I'm like
alright.
nervous. I'm gonna like checking all my math here to make sure Roll20 is not skimping on my hit points.
All right. So
Anyways, sorry.
So, a couple things. Are you taking the housing with you? The orrery housing?
yeah, I mean,
Taking that with you?
I would keep it in the bag of the holding most of the time.
Okay. Alright. In a second, are you going to travel to Neverwinter, take the pirate ship up, or are you just going to try to teleport there? 'Cause you technically have that option.
Yeah, we actually can teleport there if we want.
No, we're
But
not
no,
teleporting
I
there.
want a pirate adventure. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
I want to see I want to see pirate encounters.
Pirate encounters, alright.
we already got the pirate outfits.
We do.
When did we buy pirate outfits?
right now.
Just
You're
get them in
already wearing
the
it.
shop.
The power of improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
It's
single
like-
thing you buy, they have to pay you 70% of how much it costs.
Because of our animal shelter.
I
And our-
left all the water running after I filled up the pool. Because when our water bill comes due, they have to pay us 70% of what the water bill was. It's so stupid.
Alrighty. Oh, that's fucking just the best. Isn't that? Alright, so you all begin to the fucking head out, right? I need to see a survival check because you're trying to head over to Neverwinter. Right? I don't think anything too terrible could happen to you, but I just for consistency's sake.
I think Peanut probably has the best wisdom. What is your passive? Perception, I mean. He would get a +5, wouldn't he? Probably advantage on perception checks. Oh, he
Wait,
already
what
has
about
consent.
rolling? What's going on here?
I don't know.
Survival check. Survival.
Oh.
Survival has nothing to do with perception.
Oh, I actually have training in this. This represents all day's work, so no guidance.
Yeah, because you're it's the idea that you're traveling without anything. terrible happening.
Understandable. Only 12.
Okay. Well, so you do actually come across something during your travel, but it does not appear to be anything bad. But I need roll d12 for me. Right. So as you
What is this shield called?
Sentinel
it's
shield.
a sentinel shield.
I did not have access to the shield.
So as you're passing through, I mean, there's obviously like, there's always little villages that aren't on maps, right? As you pass through one of these small villages, a young couple are actually like appear to be traveling along the road with you. It actually catch up to them, and as you're time through the village, people are asking if you had seen a young couple. Which now you're obviously seeing them. They appear to be just traveling along the road on their own. So they have bags with them. Is there anything you all would like to do with these characters?
With them or their bags?
I mean, they're just traveling. You had heard through one of the villages that you passed through that two a young man and woman were missing.
Oh, missing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're
Leaving.
going somewhere, right? So I guess they're just leaving the town.
It seems that way. Yes.
Yeah, I would just assume they're leaving and not bother them.
Okay. No. They side up.
Wait.
Do we
Huh?
think that these people stole something, or
That looks like content.
I don't know.
just ask
they-
them, Orwell? Did you kidnap someone? What's in the bag?
At least now.
Always be like, hey, how's it going? The guys are
Yeah.
walking by.
The man goes, hi, how are you?
Fine. Just on our way through town.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, we're heading to Neverwinter.
What's the Neverwinter?
He sighs, he lets a deep sound. He looks forward, says, a new life.
It's not cutting out for you here?
Well, yeah, you said that.
These are one Acquisition Incorporated branded apple.
Yeah, they're totally down to take an apple from me.
I give them a sack of apples. Say, and a 5 Starbucks coupon. It's in the little sack at the bottom.
Yeah, they're like, oh god. The man looks to you. And says, why? And the woman just, why are you being so nice to us?
It's called a coupon, so you'll spend money there.
They look confused. That it dawns on you. You don't know if they actually,
I'm tricking you into.
They don't understand coupons. Like it's not really something they've dealt with.
Do you ask them if they have a job in Neverwinter?
Do you guys have jobs? Do you have a profession, a career, a gig?
Well, the man says, I worked as an apprentice blacksmith for some time.
We could use one of those. Rusty, could we use one of those? We could definitely use one of those.
And then the woman goes, I've worked in a tavern.
Oh, we could definitely use one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Hear me out. A blacksmith where you get your stuff repaired, but it's also a bar.
Ooh.
And a coffee shop.
Yep. I'm liking it. Go on.
The young man looks at you and says, what's coffee?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ooh, I almost hurt
Are you?
I almost fell on my astral arms and punched you in the chest.
Okay, what is an astral alarm?
He's breathing heavily. It's like,
You have to understand, these people came from fucking dead end, like tiny
know
ass town. Not even on a map. It's favored. Peanut would currently be telling you about just how shitty this place is. That there are even places that aren't on your maps. Yeah.
I don't know what all right, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the nearest 5 Starbucks, give them this coupon, tell them I sent you, and tell them you need a coffee tasting experience. You need a coffee flight.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I could do that. And that's in Neverwinter, right? 5 Starbucks.
Mm-hmm. See, and then you're gonna report. I give them like the address to like our franchise, and you're gonna talk to like a really weird looking kobold, and you're gonna listen to everything he says. Not this one. This one's a cool one. Or actually, you give us a Rusty. Tell him what to do.
What?
What? Yeah. Tell them who to talk to. These guys work for us now, whether they like it or not.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, why? I'm very confused at all.
You need a job, yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why would you hire us? Like, I mean, do you have a blacksmith?
It's called a human capital.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We need
Sure,
employees to
okay.
do things with.
All right, yeah. I mean, we'll work for you. Sure. So, I just go to this 5 Starbucks place, and I tell them I want a job there. Is that what you're asking? Am I getting this right?
No, not you. Find the Acquisitions Incorporated branch office in Phandalin.
Okay. Yeah, so we just turn around then. Phandalin. Okay. Yeah, we can do that, right? Sure. What is the pay? Might I ask?
How much are we paying them? Like a gold a day?
That's if they're skilled laborers.
Okay,
So like the apprentice blacksmith probably would be considered a skilled laborer.
Okay. and then we get 70% of that money back.
Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
Somehow.
The acquisition corporate's paying you extra because you're doing so well. I don't.
All right. Well, that's if you want it. If you want the job, you go to Phandalin. Not you go wherever your life was gonna take you otherwise.
Oh, all right, yeah. They both nod and they turn around. They're like, we'll take the deal. We'll take the deal.
All right. Bye now. And I'll turn to Sliz. It's like, we got ourselves some vagrants.
The fuck just happened? So
I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. Hey, so, all right. I guess you got like a blacksmith and a fucking tavern, like a bartender.
That's if they make it back to Phandalin by
Yeah, that's if
themselves.
they make it back
The
to
roads
Phandalin.
are dangerous as heck.
Yeah, you guys remember the butterflies, right? We all remember the butterflies.
It was around this spot where we found the.
It's true.
Unless we haven't moved yet. We haven't made it to Neverwinter yet. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are almost at Neverwinter. So, yeah, again, we're gonna skip through this as you've been through this kind of crap before. You make it to Neverwinter. There now, I shall move you to the Neverwinter map. Okay. Such a large leap. Damn. Alrighty. So, you make it to Neverwinter. You were just here like 5 days ago, so it's not a lot has really changed, right? So you guys tell me, what is your game plan? You're looking for a couple of people. Do you remember their names? Not, I could probably tell you.
Selesna does not remember names, so she's not gonna say anything.
All right,
Rosemary and Gore.
that's correct. Yeah.
It's in the
All
journal.
right. Yeah. Oh yeah, good for you.
I used the journal.
Man, I didn't know people did that.
Also, the octopus axe one is here too, so we'll see him. We'll be seeing him again.
Yep. Well, yeah, I don't know about the octopus with the axe, right? But so, you know, relatively quickly, they're probably going to be near the docks, especially if they're looking for a new boat or they found a new boat or anything like that. So I'm assuming that's where you guys want to go, or like, I don't want to take your agency. So if there's some other ideas you have, please let me know.
There is
I also don't want to kill Conte.
Is
There's
the
a clock tower.
Is
You
the
guys-
clock tower famous for anything?
I mean, it's famous in the town. You know, I mean,
Like
think like
super
Big
big?
Ben. Yeah, so it's a relatively large building.
Stevie said he came from a clock place. I wonder if there is a planar portal in the clock tower.
Oh shit, maybe.
Okay, well then.
Peanut's down for whatever. He's just enjoying the fact that people are paying him 70% of the cost of food, and now he's okay with staying in Forgotten Realms for a little bit longer because he came here on a food vacation and ran out of money. So now that he's exploited the system to get free food everywhere he goes, he's just using that company card like it's nobody's business.
It's hilarious. They're like,
Yeah.
You like go to buy something, and then they're like, "Oh, it looks like Acquisition Corporate it says that you get money back of us," and they're like handing you a check for for like a few silver, like every time.
So, if I give Peanut 10 gold, I get 7.
Well-
We can magically create money. Like, no, I don't know how it works. I don't think the writers do how it works either.
Yeah, I don't think they do either.
If we're being honest.
My guess is that like the things that you're buying, you will get like a tax refund back for.
So we buy valuables that have inherent value, like diamonds.
I'm down for all these things.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Phandalin doesn't have a lot, but Neverwinter does. So.
Yeah, I'm just buying food. I'm not exploiting it.
Sure.
I'm just getting as fat as possible.
Well, you're definitely.
Let's head to the docks. Is it this? What's the Beast Leviathan? Is that an inn?
It's an actual Beast Leviathan.
Let me double check, but I think it is a tavern.
Yeah, we could go there and see if they've seen any of our pirate friends.
The Beast Leviathan is a 3-decked inn and tavern. So, essentially what it is it's so you guys hear about it, right? And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds pretty pirate-like. So, you ask around, they kind of direct you in the right way, head over to the Beast Leviathan, right? You as you get there, first thing you notice is that this is a large galleon, right? That appears to has been docked, and then not just anchored, but like they have like in whole structures keeping it in place, and they carved a hole out in the back of the ship to make it look make an entrance that you can go in and out. You walk in. It's very obvious at first, like at first glance, that this is obviously catering to like sailors and like smugglers, just the fucking worst of the seafaring society, right? You see like the first person at the door missing a hand, an eye patch, no fucking teeth, like scurvy out the ass. He's got a big feather in his hat. He's sitting at one of the tables.
What kind of feather is it?
That's a good question. Let me check.
If it's a Kanku feather, are we gonna have to fight?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Heard of ball brawl? Play a bar brawl?
There's actually a monster called a bar brawl.
Oh, I know. It's like a massive like glob of people.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what it takes to find these people.
Yeah.
I have my. We have all our pirate costumes on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I got my pirate hat with my pirate eye patch.
Yeah. You guys look like pirates.
I
You
pull
look.
out the pirate hat that Skeleton was wearing, and I wear that.
There you go.
Yeah. It
Part of
appears
my
to be
hat
a
collection.
gull. A gull feather.
A
Gull
seagull?
feather. Okay.
Okay, alright. Okay.
There's an entire website if you're wondering. It's a governmental website where you select colors, patterns, and sizes, and it tells you what kind of fucking feathers they are.
Wow.
Thank you, United States government. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm glad we spent tax money on that. But, so just to kind of give you an idea, like if you remember when you guys went to the yawning portal and there was like, like people beating the fuck out of each other, throwing each other into giant, never-ending pits. It's very similar to that. Granted, nobody's getting pushed into giant pits, but there are arguments. There are like mean stares between tables.
Oh, mean mugging.
Like,
Oh no.
yeah, hardcore mean mugging. At one point, a parrot flies up to you and is shot like mid fucking air by a person.
Nice.
It drops to the ground. Yeah, it's fucking nuts in this place. It's also very crowded. Like by the time you've gotten here, it's already kind of late, right? So people are already like a few tankards in, right? You see at the bar a grizzled-looking dwarven man, a large beard and a tight knot. He actually has 2 eye patches on, one over each
Whoa.
eye.
That's pretty intense.
This guy's serious. I
That guy-
don't know about this guy.
I think that guy might know everything that we
You
need.
want to ask if he's seen anything?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. We're gonna make our way up to them.
okay, we need to draw straws to see who talks first.
Yeah, he's sitting behind the counter, and people are talking to him. He seems to be talking
Well.
back. Yeah. All right.
Yar. Well, howdy there, mister.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Like,
Are you a pirate or are you a?
No.
Yeah.
Just let her go. Just let her go.
Are you the one that runs this bar?
Hi, yeah. The name's Gerback.
You're back.
What?
You're back?
Oh, Gerback. What be ye
Uh,
name? You sound pretty.
well-
Come closer.
I'll go closer. Well,
Let me
sir,
touch
we
your
are
face.
looking for. We are looking for a boat of sorts. Have you seen a boat?
Aye, you're standing in one.
I'm gonna message psychically to Rusty. What is the boat we are looking for?
They didn't have a boat. They lost their boat. They're looking for a new boat.
What was the name of the boat that they said they were looking for?
I don't remember that.
We are looking for a boat called Rosemary's Baby.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that's what they were gonna name the new one.
yeah, you
Have you seen a boat called
I've-
Rosemary's Baby?
I haven't seen anything in a long time, Les. Yeah, he scratches his scruff. Rosemary's Baby.
Is he blind?
He has eye patches on both of his eyes.
Just 2 iPads.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's blind.
Yeah, this is Dungeons and Dragons.
That's true. He could be doing it because it's cool. You don't know. You want to ask him?
Are you really blind, or can you see out of both eyes?
The hell would I be wearing 2 eye patches for?
Or you can see in the dark.
Okay, I'm a dwarf. I can see in the dark already.
You're blind.
I could
Damn.
have saw in the dark
Damn.
before the accident.
Oh.
Let me see them eyes.
You won't be seeing any eyes in there. He lifts it up, and it's like a fucking horror movie. Just holes. Just 2 fucking holes.
Like a stock,
And not like-
stock
not
scream.
Yeah, and it's like it's not just like an empty spot where like
Mhm.
his eye was, and it's like somebody had carved out his fucking eyes. That's what it's like.
Ugh.
Your eyes, they twinkle so beautifully.
How is that an accident?
Well, I accidentally got in a fight with a large crustacean.
Oh.
Did they have spoons for their hands?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yes, they did. Well,
There's your
The-
answer.
your Rosemary's Baby. It does sound familiar. I believe the last Rosemary Grail was in here a day or 2 ago, talking about how she was getting a new ship. Gonna name it something very similar to that. It's a stupid thing. She doesn't actually have a crew.
Are they
And they
docked here in the port?
I believe so. I hear that her crew was killed by vicious octopuses. Well, her former crew. She actually wasn't the captain. Killed by giant octopuses with axes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I believe it. Could you point us to where they might be?
I think your best bet would be to check all the documents. Just walk up and down, maybe you'll see them. Not gonna lie, I had no eyes. But what was that? What? I heard another voice. Alright. Well, yes. I mean, I would ask around. Maybe somebody with eyes could put you in the right direction.
Do you have anybody in mind?
Yeah. Do you have anyone?
Well, there's Miss Van. She likes to hang out in one of the back rooms. I can let you back there if you want to talk to her.
No, are you sure she has eyes?
Well, I'm not sure anyone has eyes. I can't see to be sure. But I assume that she does. She hasn't brought up the fact that she does not have eyes.
Well, you know I've been talking to you with my eyes closed.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. I feel like you don't trust the fact that I don't have eyes. I showed you my eye holes.
No, well, I can see that you don't have eyes.
You can put your fingers in there if you want. I wouldn't have wanted, but you know.
Hey, please
I'm
don't.
gonna
do
put a
that to
finger.
it. No, no.
Oh, there's no eye. There's no eyeball there. No eyeball.
It's not an illusion.
He giggles as you do it.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe my finger on his shirt and then say, can you bring us to that lady now?
This
Yeah,
franchise
he was.
cannot handle another Me Too incident.
Yeah. Honestly, if he wasn't a pirate and wasn't so hardy, he'd be really raising a fit about this. He opens the door to one of the to the back.
He asked.
He's like, it's the second door on the right.
Wait, how do you know
Okay.
that?
She always goes to the same one.
He has incredible hearing.
Okay, we're gonna
have
start
eyes.
moving to the second door on the left, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
turn around to see if he says anything.
He's staring blankly down a hallway. He doesn't have eyes.
Do you guys want to open this door?
Wait, that's not the door though.
The robot's rigged. It's not. So what across the hall?
Oh, and then I'll go across the hall and open that one.
All right, Rusty. Let's see your Queen's Gambit roll.
What's
I'm
that?
willing to take sleight of hand.
Okay.
If you want.
Alright.
It's Queen Gambit. It's all about stealing and fucking people over. You obviously. Granted, you like to pride yourself in learning things quickly, but these pirates are not giving you a fucking time to learn. There's no like, I'll go easy on you so you can learn. It's like, I'm gonna crush you in the first 3 rounds and then like take your money. But somehow, even though they're crushing you in 3 rounds and they're supposed to be taking your money, acquisition to corporate is bankrolling your fucking your gambling career.
Joke's on you.
so he's
I have
earning.
a loophole.
Yeah, now, yeah. So you open the door, and you see a woman. She seems to be somewhere in her mid-30s, dark complexion. She's sitting in front of what you can assume is a large hookah of some sort. And she takes a deep breath. Lets spoke out. She looks at you all and goes, "Who the hell are all of you?"
Hello, Can you see us?
Well, yeah, why couldn't I see you? Why would you think that I couldn't see you?
Well,
Of
the
course
other
I
guy
can.
can see us.
Which what you mean? You mean the bartender? He's blind. He has 2 eye patches on.
Well, you could be blind without 2 eye patches.
Yeah, but he's wearing them to not gross people out. He's definitely blind.
Okay. We're looking for Rosemary's Baby. It's a ship.
Well, yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, Rosemary kept talking about it. Kept saying how it was the fastest ship, and all never went to. Yeah. Thinks he stole it from some merchants.
Oh. Do you know where it might be right now?
Yeah, of course. I could take you there for a price.
Depends on the price.
Let's just say 5 gold pieces. I walk you over.
Do you mind if I pay this under my company name?
I feel like
we get benefits.
Scam.
No. I take out 5 gold pieces, and I just need you to sign here, and we'll get some returns.
7
You know,
gold
it's
pieces.
for our taxes.
Sure, whatever. Honestly, as long as I get paid, I don't really care. Especially if
Yeah, I'll give her 5 gold.
And then she signs paper. Yeah, you're gonna be getting like 70% more. They're gonna get like 6 gold fucking back. So, yep. She stands up, and dusts herself off. Right this way. She walks you out of the Beast Leviathan. It is actually docked in the southern docks. So you have to walk across the bridge and then go back to the docks. She takes you right to it. You see it. It appears to be. Well, it's not a galleon. It's not like super massive, but it seems to be a larger ship. There are some lights on in what you can tell is the captain quarters. And you see sleeping on the deck is a familiar-looking man. See, Gore.
I'm gonna slither up to him.
Yeah, as soon as you step onto the ship, or I say slither onto the ship, his one good eye opens, and he looks at his eye. Hold it, and he holds out a pistol towards you.
Hello, sir, that I remember. Do you remember us?
He looks at you, and he's like, "I, Evie with the Acquisition Incorporated."
5-star solutions.
Yeah. Well, what can we do for you?
Calling in the favor, Gore.
Well-
You're taking us to Luskan.
Luskan. Jeez. Well, let's go talk to the boss. Yeah, he stands up. Yeah, he dusts himself off. Yeah, he leads you to the captain's quarters. You hear, he knocks. You hear, come in. And sitting at the table, reading through some maps, is Rosemary Grail. She looks serious. 5-star solutions. Honestly, this is faster than I thought. What can we do for you all?
Rusty, do you want to go? Just repeat that line you
Yeah, I
said
was
before.
gonna say the same thing again. Rosemary, we're calling in the favor. You're taking us to Luskan.
Luskan, huh? Alrighty. Well, we did say we owed you.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty
yep.
fair deal. We saved your lives, and you're just gonna just take us one time to the place up north. How far is it?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
It's
far.
like basically a taxi. I mean,
Well, not gonna lie, we're understaffed. So, we'll take you, but we're gonna need your help. At least sailing the ship to some degree.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a big fan of people here in Neverwinter. I don't exactly want to pick up anyone that I can trust here. Honestly, I don't think there would be many people.
Look at us. We're ready to
On
go.
top of that,
Look at our costumes.
I see you all are dressing for the part, and I think that's half the battle, is what I've heard. Alright, well, we'll take you. If you want to, I recommend that we leave in the morning. Sailing at night can be dangerous, especially with an understaffed crew.
Well, isn't it so far that we'll be at night at some point anyways? It's like 500 miles or something.
Aye, well, we can at least drop anchor and wait out the night.
Yeah,
Dropping anchor.
Wow.
Key move.
Don't we have that anchor?
We have the
thing?
anchor token, so if we see another ship, we'll just throw it onto their ship, and they'll be stuck forever.
Instantly win a fight.
Yes.
Excellent.
And that makes it
We don't
Great.
have to try hard at anything.
Yeah.
I start
Yeah.
working a contraption that I can fire that token from my crossbow, like a
Yeah.
slingshot.
Yeah,
big
yeah.
is
I
the
mean, you got all night. Make a tinkering check. See what you can do.
All right.
I'm imagining that it's not gonna be that fucking complicated.
No, I think it's just like a slingshot.
It's a slingshot. Yeah, it's a fucking slingshot. So
I
Oh. 15?
feel like Orwell, you don't like the pay job I got on Shield. I'm trying to represent both companies, 5-star solution and 5-star coffee.
I think it looks great.
I count 6 stars on this shield.
If you count the star on her head, yeah, but who does that?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, now that I see it, I can't unsee it.
Hmm.
Maybe remove the top star. Would that be? I don't know.
Or move the top star down over her crown, maybe?
Yeah,
She
that'd be
seems like she's very excited about taking hits for me, though.
good.
So let's see what we could do.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so Rusty, a 12, I believe, would be good
15?
enough to make a fucking slingshot. 15. Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be one of those. It's like the upgraded slingshot from Bully. Like it's got the armband and everything.
Like laser
Right.
targeting. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So, Rosemary, it welcomes you to stay on the boat. It keeps you from accumulating more funds for the end of the month anyway. So I'm down for it. So you all take a nice long rest, and morning comes. As it does, Gore wakes you all up early. Some of you, it's probably earlier than you've woken up in most of your life, honestly. It's like 4 a.m. The sun's just peeking.
I mean, I'm always awake.
Yeah, go Conti.
Cause Robert, yeah.
Hold on. Who do I pass out first? I gotta roll a d6, a d5.
Conti, do you ever watch us sleeping?
Not anymore.
I do.
Chat's
I
gone.
just gotta figure out which one it is. Oh, okay. So let's see. It's so mid conversation with shoot. I can't think right now. Anyways, mid conversation, I just stopped talking to Peanut and just pass out and just stare at him.
Is Conti okay?
Yeah, I guess. They just sort of shut down sometimes.
Yeah. You can't the lights go or start flickering.
Like the lights are
Ru-
on, but nobody's home.
Rusty steps in, starts tweaking. You're like, ah man, we overclocked it too much.
Well,
Yeah, we get
I
tuned it down a little.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gore wakes you up at 4 a.m. He hands you all, start running through all sorts of riggings. He wants one of you up into the crow's nest. He looks at you, Orwell. When he says that, you're not really sure if it's like it's supposed to be offensive or not.
Oh, cause you are like a Kenku and he was in the crow's nest.
Do I look like a crow to you, sir?
Yes.
Well, no, I
Sir,
know.
sir.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, you're definitely up there, because I don't want to deal with you. Here's the spyglass. He hands you a spyglass.
Oh, you do get the
Get on.
spyglass then.
He looks at you, Celestina. And he's like, I don't honestly think that you'll be able to make it through the rig. So here's a mop. I want you to clean the deck.
You got the map.
I will be doing a performance all day, pretending I'm mopping, but I'm not.
Yeah, just like everyone else, he's mopping. Hey, Rusty, he tells you, it's between you and the elephant. Speaking of which, the elephant is defecating quite often. It's a lot more than you thought it was going to be.
Look, if you eat
Not
42
you.
burgers, you're going to shit a lot.
Not you. I'm talking about the real elephant.
Oh.
There's a pain. There's a pain getting it on
Her name
board.
is Susie. Alright, she has a name.
Dang.
Well, just saying, I don't know her name. He didn't tell me.
It's fair.
Look.
That's fair.
I feel like
Alright,
that's
alright.
something you would have done when we're coming on the ship. You have like a checklist. Conti, okay? And
All right, Conti, you're up in the rig and stuff. Make sure there's knots tight.
I would like to counter offer.
What do you want to do?
Okay. So by trade, I mop.
Okay.
Okay. By trade, I mop. I don't look at her. Her tail gets it all knotted up all the time and has to untie it. So she should be doing the rigging, and I should be the mopping.
I'm just saying, she doesn't look like she has any upper body strength, and she has a 30-foot
You
long
serious? Look at them things on her chest. Of course, she has upper body strength. She doesn't get up.
Look, it's been many a year since I've touched those, but I'm
What
pretty
if-
sure they're mega fat.
What about this? Why not just have her, like, hang tail over the side of the ship and she could go fishing?
I don't think that'd help us.
No.
How would that help us?
Don't people eat fishes?
Yes, but
Like fish?
come on.
Okay, I'll do the rigging, but I'm definitely shirking duties. Where's that paper?
Yeah, where's that detailed? Alright, he's like, I'm gonna be up there with you. Don't worry. Alright, Peanut,
I have like no dexterity.
Peanut, you're in charge of the cannons.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Make sure they're clean, make sure they can fire.
Sure.
Rusty, I got a good job for you. He hands you what looks to be like a large scraper. He's like,
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be. I saw this coming.
Need you to go do
So-
the build.
Yeah,
The
I-
build.
I knew this was coming.
Many water rats in there. You gotta be real careful. Make sure you get all the barnacles.
I saw this coming a mile away.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe navigation tools help us plot our course, make it go faster. No, I'm gonna go fight to the death in a shit-filled arena versus rats.
Why
Oh,
is this
well, speaking of that, he hands you a knife. You're definitely gonna need that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
he
a
whistles
montage
up the
of
road.
Kobold fighting
sea rat.
Yeah, it's like a large rat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he whistles. He whistles up to Rosemary. Rosemary looks down. He goes, I think we've got all the jobs distributed. And she's like, alrighty then. Set sail. Raise the anchor.
Wouldn't it have made more sense, Rusty, for you to mess with these cannons and for me to just go down and talk to the rats? I mean, I'm not a pirate, so I don't know exactly how it works.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
But they're pirates, so I trust their judgment, right?
They're poor managers. Poor
Yeah,
managers.
let's be honest. Rosemary's been captain for 4 days. Gore, before this, was the man in the builds cleaning that. So, like, they're not exactly the
It's fine.
greatest.
I got knives akimbo. I got a knife in my mouth, and I head downstairs. I'll be king of the sea rats by the end of.
Halfway through, I asked Orville, "Hey, let's switch." I can't tie these knots.
I guess if
knots
you
worth
wanted to
of
switch,
shit.
Peanut, if that's what you're suggesting. Yeah, I'd be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to accidentally blow anything up, so...
Do you think it would work better? Just
And
don't come
Peanut gets
crying.
real quiet as he looks off into the horizon, and he remembers that job he had in his 30s at the munitions factory back in Ravnica. All the fires, the explosions, people dying. That one little Loxodon picking up an arm, seeing if it matched his missing arm, shaking his head and putting it back down.
That he realized it was actually like a trunk.
Yeah. Oh God. You see, like, you just see big fat tears running down his fat face, and then he kind of shakes out of it, and he's like, "Yes, I think it'd be better for me to go with rats." So
You're already holding the matchbox. like,
Peanut,
All right,
give me the matches. Peanut.
sure, here.
it's funny because you can light 2 matches at once. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's true.
He goes, all right then. He points at you, Rusty. All right, pull up the anchor. And he walks away from you.
All right, yeah. I start weakly trying to turn the wheel that pulls up the anchor.
See that athletics.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It takes you a long time.
Oh,
but
can
you
I
get
have
that fucking thing?
Never mind. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Everyone's
So,
everyone's like coming to ask me if you want something. I'm like, no, I got it.
Do you need help?
No, I got it.
You're like, no. You have to like jump and put your body weight on it to make the final like turn.
Yeah. Just kick it.
Use momentum to get it. Yeah. So you all begin to set sail. There's gonna be a lot to it, right? Rusty, in the meantime, you're going to be adjusting sails until they need somebody to fire the fucking cannons or shoot your what do you call it? Right. So
Secret weapon.
First things first. Right. Let's see, Conti. Right. You're up in the crow's nest, right? You switched to Warwell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So make a perception check. You have a spyglass, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Well, looking through the spyglass, I'm like, what do you want me to look out for? I yell down because I've never been a pirate.
Gore yells back, look for rocks or other ships.
And other ships. Okay. Alright, so I'm like, I have this thing in my hand and I see a ship. I think it's our ship.
Oh. No, look outward! Outward!
Outward! Oh, okay. And I look outward and I just noticed nothing.
Yeah.
I see a bird. Is that what we're looking for?
No.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, thankfully, 15's not terrible. So, like, but I mean, for the most part, most of the day goes by. You're keeping an eye out. You don't need to sleep or anything like that, so you don't. It's actually smarter to have you up there, to be honest with you. from what you tell.
Yeah, this is you just see my hands, right? My upper torso just like spin in a circle.
Pivoting. Yeah.
It's just like that. Just like looking at all just like a turn, just turning over and over.
Mhm.
Or just here's the word.
Yeah. So yeah, but throughout your entire day, thankfully, you don't see anything too dangerous. Right. All right. Orwell. It's gonna be you and Gore to try to handle these riggings.
Alright. Well, so it's gonna be him handling riggings, not telling him what to do, right?
No, it's far much the opposite.
Oh. Alright, well, what does he need me to do? I'll see if I could do it.
So it would be probably acrobat. You could use acrobatics to try to like swing around the riggings. You could use sleight of hand if you wanted to try to like tie ropes and stuff like that. You don't have either of those. You can try it wrong. Okay. Yeah. So pretty much. I mean, it takes you a little bit to get started. Try to get the hang of it. Right. But over time, you're able to get the hang of things. Right. No pun intended. Tying the knots is kind of awkward, especially with your like wings, but nothing that you can't necessarily do. All right, so Rusty, you're down at the bottom. You're working the sails, so you can use probably also use athletics or acrobatics or athletics to try to like adjust sails. Acrobatics is more like you're like climbing up and like twisting the sails. Athletics, you're more like just tying a rope to it and yanking it from the ground, but kind of like pull up and down. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
what was it?
you can use acrobatics.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do acrobatics. Hey.
All right, yeah, you're fucking natural, right? Like.
Yeah, I'm like swinging from one side of the ship to the other side and then tying it down. And then, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So yeah, you're like swinging around. It's great. Okay.
My dad was a really good stage manager at one point, and he taught me all about handling the stage.
Right, yeah. So finally, we got Peanut. Oh wait, no, we have Selesna. Selesna. All right, we'll do you because you're up on the top deck. So you're going to do a performance check to pretend like you're working.
Yes.
Yeah. So you every time someone looks at you, you're like shoving the mop as hard as you can. They look away. They're just leaning up against it. You know. You're actually so good at it that when you're cleaning up front, you're able to do that Titanic pose where you get up on top of the figurehead. You know? Yeah. So you did great. You did great.
They actually think it looks cleaner.
Yeah, it does. It does. Alright, so finally, we got Peanut down in the builds. So you do have talk to animals and animal handling. So if you want to, you can utilize that to try to like take care of some of these things.
Yes, and I
hopefully
will
try to
explain to them the benefits of using the small boat I've made for them out of a broken barrel to sail to the shore. Because if they stay here, they will be put in the stew pot by these evil pirates.
I see. You also like to tempt them with tales of like sea, like pirates.
Yeah, sure. Just so that they get out of here because they are not allowed in the boats. It is not my call. I am just, I'm just here doing my job, as pirate guy.
Yeah, they see you. They see you as pirate guy, so they're totally down. So let's see that animal handling check.
Okay. Animal handling. Advantage because could speak with animals or no?
Yeah, I give you advantage because you can talk to them.
Sweet. Alright. Here we go. 21.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're loving what you're saying, and they're totally down. They don't want to be eaten. So they hop right into the little barrel boat that you make, and you sip them on off. And as the barrel boat just gets maybe like 200-300 feet away, you see a large shark come up and just take out the whole fucking barrel.
Nice. River shark, the best kind.
You're actually on the sewer line.
Oh, okay.
So
Such is the way of life. The circle.
Hey, I mean, I'm a hardcore pirate now. I've seen a lot of death out here on the salty seas, so...
I thought you come from a city.
But now I'm a pirate, so...
Yes.
This is new chapter in my life.
It just started.
You know, when you are a serene fellow like myself, you experience time a bit differently. You would know if you were wearing the proper work attire there. I will show you in game art what I'm bringing to the table.
okay, I'm curious. Oh shit!
Yes, that's right.
got the
I
nose
work on this
ring and
costume the whole ride up from Phandalin. That's right. Ultimate pirate right here.
Are those gold tusks? Oh,
That's
man.
right. I went to the blacksmith and he paid me 700 gold to put gold on my tusk.
Like gold caps.
It's incredible. All I had to do was make shelter for cats. Now everybody just gives me things for free.
This is the dumbest fucking game I've ever.
But this is
Oh.
clip-on. I would never poke hole in snoot. This is just clip-on here. So also, this is still my eyeball under this. Don't worry. This is the eyeball's still okay.
But no ear piercings.
No.
No.
No. But I did get treasure maps tattooed on the back of ear flaps. So
Well, that's good. That's so
you
good.
can't see them in character art, but they're there. They're there.
Oh god, the fucking the phrase "he paid me 700 gold to get it" is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my whole life. It's so stupid.
Hey, 170% reduction of costs. I don't know what else to do with it.
I'm sure, you know, we're not
It
taking into
doesn't.
account like the actual book is like, oh, this costs this much and this costs this much.
But how do you reduce something by 170%?
I know.
You can't reduce something for other than 100%.
Money
You can't go 100.
If you once you go past 100, you're getting a rebate. That's just how. I mean, that's just how it works. I'm pretty sure. I
it
don't
like a
work at the.
mailing
I don't work in a business factory, but pretty sure that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure, man. Like, now granted, we're like the worst people to say that because we work in like public sector, so like we don't have anything to do with money.
All
Not
we know
looking to
about
make
money is wasting it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I went and got 1,700 gold worth of gold tusk work done, or however.
Yeah.
I don't know how math works, but they look
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, 1,000 gold worth. Yeah, they
Yep.
pay you.
I can use gold talent.
Oh god. Okay. So the first day goes off without a fucking tips. Everything is beautiful.
What are the
Right.
best pirates in the whole world? true.
Honestly, like, just not lying, I was gonna go a lot worse. So, but you did great. They're talking to you and they estimate. Yeah, like we should be there by the end of today, or the end of the day tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. It has
Alright.
been an honor and a privilege serving with you on this vessel. My years at sea will stay with me forever.
Right, yeah, they drop anchor for the night. They have Rusty do it. It's not great. They break it down. They give you your rum ration. They give you your like fucking sticky tack or whatever. Like basically you're eating just fucking barely food, like just matter.
I would like to
Rum
trade
ration.
my rum ration.
Okay, yeah, you keep it. You keep it in your prison pocket. Right?
No, I don't want to keep it. I want to trade it.
Yeah, great. Gore is an alcoholic, so he's definitely down.
Yeah, I don't
what can we do?
actually drink any alcohol, so someone else can have this if they'd like.
I mean, I can take all of it because I'm immune.
Oh, that's very sad for you.
What can you give me for it?
Well, no, I'll drink it if you need me to, but I'm not going to give you anything
Oh.
for it.
Wait,
Okay,
we're not
well,
like
I'm-
Shanghai here, are we? We don't have to do this.
I asked the pirate guy, what's he gonna give me for it?
I don't know. What do you want for?
What does he have on him?
Okay, so I give me the picture.
All right. Give me the picture.
All right, so he's got a floofy hat. He's got a gun.
Okay.
He's got a saber. Now,
Now I only see one. I see one hand. Is the other hand? Wait, no. Never mind. I see the other hand.
You do know he does wear that eye patch to be cool.
The eye patch. I want the eye patch.
No, that's part of the get-up. So you would take anything else. Yeah, he eyes that rum rest, and he actually lifts up the other eye patch just to look at it. All right, here, take the damn eye patch.
Hold on. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal here. All right, who do you have on the ship that has either a peg leg, a fake eye, or a fake hand, like a hook hand?
I mean, there's only two of us. Other than you,
Oh.
Remember, we didn't get.
Just give me the eye patch.
All right, here, take that. He gives you the iPad.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, he downs that rum rest.
Alright,
So,
with this eye patch, I'll trade somebody else something, and I'll just work my way up.
Eventually, you'll own the
Until
boat.
you trade for the boat.
Eventually, I'll
We
work
get
my
there.
way up.
Get off my ship.
It's
Everybody.
okay. The boat was appraised at 10,000 gold, so great news. She gave me 7,000 gold, and now we own boat. It's that simple. No, but then I felt bad, so I gave it back. So
The
life
money
as
or
a
the
pirate has been too hard for me. So I've seen a
So-
lot of people die in my time at sea.
boat? So, yeah. So, you all rest hard at night. Working like this, it's backbreaking labor. You guys are definitely gaining some respect for people who sail. You're awoken at 4 a.m. by Gore. You all take your positions one more time. We're gonna do one more roll, just to make sure nothing fucking terrible happens.
The same rolls as before. I gotta see if more rats show up.
Because like obviously you get some rats. I don't know if you get every rat. You know.
Okay, that's sure.
Yeah, you're not doing as good as yesterday, but you're definitely still doing fine.
Alright, let's make sure I'm holding this up at the right end this time.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I totally got the wrong end.
Don't you have advantage?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and then someone points out to me. No, you got look the other way. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Catty, you have that backwards.
Oh. Are you sure? Because yesterday I was using it the other way and I saw it perfectly. Well, you know what?
Show me it.
You know these things more
What does
than
it
I
look
do.
like? Yeah, that way.
You know. Alright.
All right. The last
Look
one.
at that bird, like just like it's perfect. I see every feather,
What's that
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
ominous
every.
shape?
Orwell. It's fine. It's up to you.
Hmm.
Don't pull bubbles and drop all the rope off the boat.
Or
No one would ever do that.
You know, you would definitely not go to become captain right after. Yeah.
Hmm.
The 600 feet of rope, something ridiculous.
Was all the rope tied together to the other rope?
Pretty much.
It was a single piece of 600-foot long rope. It's like this
His job was to portion the rope out, and he docked it off the ship.
Oh.
Yeah, those are the good days. Yeah, I got.
You buy like a big reel of rope, and
Yeah,
then
like a
you
spool?
portion the rope out. Yeah, spool. Yeah, he dropped the spool off, and it just started unraveling like as the ship was going. It was terrible.
So Orwell, make a acrobatics.
I guess
Or
it's
some
up to
other
me.
skill if you want to bullshit. Okay.
Or you always bullshit. I'm always down for bullshit. And so yeah, you seem like so. I technically, I've also been rolling for your peeps. If they if anybody on the fucking boat was doing bad, like bad shit's gonna happen, right? They got 22 every time they rolled. So they knocked it out of the park. You guys knocked it out of the park. I'm gonna throw away that math that I made for fucking boat. All right. So, as the sun begins to set,
I don't see anyone.
you finally make it. You make it to Luskan. Let's take you over to that beautiful ass map that I had to steal off the internet. All right, so you all head in. Rosemary tells you like we're gonna be docking at the Dragon Breath. Yeah, I got some friends there that make things a little bit easier. So the ship pulls in the port. Right? Yeah. So isn't that wrong? What do you mean?
I think that port or whatever it says Luskan. Never mind. Keep going. I'll tell you later.
Yeah. So you pull into the docks. You have to talk to a dock master. There's a fee. They pay you 30 gold pieces, right? For some reason. Then they dock. You actually have your own location that you can dock at. Rosemary asks, like, so this is it. We're clean, right? There's no more favors, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't feel
Rosemary-
like we need to hold them in anything.
Yeah, do you know if they have a 5 Starbucks in here?
Man, they got 5 Starbucks everywhere.
Do they
you
have
know
a
where it
5
is?
Starbucks on your ship? Eh?
They don't
Yeah.
actually.
You could be the first 5 Starbucks ship. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pirates would stop you to buy coffee instead of raiding you.
I don't really want to deal with any other pirates. It's bad enough. Never mind. Yeah. Plus, I'm more of like a what was it? A Dunkin' Donut hole kind of gal. To be honest with you.
I'm just gonna glare at her
Wait,
and give
what
her
is
a
this?
coupon.
What is this thing she's saying? What is Dunkin' Donut Hole? Why have you
That's
not
the
told me
Dran.
about this?
That's the Dran one.
That sounds
It's-
pretty good.
It's not as good as 5 Starbucks.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
It's a subsidiary of Grand Enterprise. They market themselves as more of like a blue collar, like this is the morning drink for the everyday.
Oh, like of the people.
Yeah. While
Like a
Starbucks-
hard-working Loxodon who was working at the munitions factory, and there was that one accident at one time, and he just wants a nice cup of coffee or a donut to feel better about it.
yeah,
Rosemary.
yeah.
Rosemary,
They even have a
You're not
drive-through.
you're not everyday people, Rosemary.
Drive-through,
not
like I
everything.
could take Ellie, like Susie could just go through and we get the coffee.
You can. It's actually pretty good.
Man.
Have you ever seen a Dunkin'
There's cards
with
lined up
donut
around the
hole
corner.
in Phandalin? The village of the people?
No, because Phandalin is an inland settlement. You know, I'm a sailor, so it doesn't really pertain much to me.
Hmm.
Well, there isn't one.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad we had a deal before, for some reason, everyone in the planet is being charged by you. So now I don't have to pay you anything. But,
Well,
so,
I'm glad that we met on that beach with the octopuses that had axes.
everyone
is
I
still-
know got.
Very strange to me that the octopuses had axes.
But now you're the captain of
I
your own
mean-
ship, Rosemary.
There are octopuses in the world. There are axes in the world. It's always only a matter of time before they found each other.
So wait until you come across the bulletproof bears. Bears, the bulletproof vest. That's your.
Wait, what?
Probably shouldn't have brought that up. All right. Yeah. So welcome to Luskan, guys. It's
So, Luskan is the land of thieves, according to my travel brochures.
now you say that, but they have been desperately trying to market themselves as the city of sales.
It's
As
a
the
what?
what?
The city.
City of Sales.
Sales. So that way, like
Oh, like what is that place called where the outlets? It's like outlets. Like, so, like, ladies come here to buy cheap purses because they get good price. City of sales.
Yeah, sure. So as you guys step
Oh,
up,
they are not prepared for us in our business savvy.
step off the docks, a sharp icy wind whistles through the city. Right. As you begin to look around,
Wait, what whistled through the city?
What did you say?
a sharp icy wind.
Oh,
This
wind.
is far, far to the north. So like,
Oh,
even
I'm
the
glad I bulked up during the downtime.
for real, man. They're useless.
Peanut activates his thick fat ability.
So that's gonna be good. The stops in taverns lining the main thoroughfare of the city are battered and weathered, with grim customers entering and exiting all of them. So you just think like fucking pirates, like entering and leaving buildings. And at first glance, the city's reputation for den of pirates and raiders appears to be very well earned to you. As you walk deeper and deeper into the city, you happen across a wagon with a broken down wheel in front of a small tower. The elderly human driver calls out. Actually, it's not elderly at all. What the fuck do they call it? The young human driver calls out to you for help, but bypassers ignore. She calls out once more. As she does, the tavern door behind her opens, and 2 guards toss out a young man in bright clothing into the street. He tumbles onto the they're both of them they're sprawled to the ground. The door to the tavern closes for a moment and then opens again, and you see a mandolin come flying out. Now, one of you may be first enough to grab the mandolin if you'd like. That would be up to you.
A mandolin, the
okay.
instrument?
Yeah.
Oh. What's on his thief costume? Is it the Dread Pirate Roberts? Just like a black mask. I want to help out with this cart situation.
Yeah. So you hear like a crash. The mandolin smashed to the ground.
Oh.
You hear don't fucking come back. Oh wow, that was way fucking faster than I thought it was gonna be.
Bandit masks, yes.
All right, yeah. The young man gets up and dusts himself off and helps the young woman up. And you hear him say, "Oh God, I'm so sorry." So this is happening as you approach us. They look at you. A small kobold walking up to them in the street.
Well, so here's what I'd like to do. So is the cart like missing a wheel, or the wheel's broken? Is the wheel around?
The wheel it's next to it. It appears to be like it appeared to have been cracked, and then it has now split into two.
Okay. So what I'm gonna have, are they on the wagon?
No, the young lady was trying to make the repair herself. She was unable to.
Okay.
She was asking for help.
Yeah, I'll come over and say I'll help you out, and then I'm gonna have Fenrir kind of get under the cart, like a jack. He's gonna start jacking up, and then I'm gonna take the wheel and I'm gonna cast mending on it, and then I'll put the wheel on and fix it up for him.
That's it, yeah. So with that kind of shirt, yeah, I feel like you can do it relatively easy. You mend the wheel, you reattach it, Fenrir lifts the cart up.
Yeah.
Oh, so much.
You're welcome.
My name is Dabra. Here's a really nice picture of her.
Oh,
You can call me Dab.
Does she dab?
He does. He does.
Sweet. Alright. Peanut would like to dab next to her. He uses his nose to point the dab.
is this
I think it would be
Is this the
a
handshake of this town?
yeah. We would use a reaction to all dab as she dabs.
Oh, hell yeah.
When I dab.
It's just like a reflex.
I don't know if you played Mario Odyssey, but every time you go from one world to another, the hat or whatever, it like pulls out a travel brochure about the next level and it tells you some useless shit, right? So like, I feel like that would be Peanut on the boat. He would be like, so in this city, everyone dab to say hello. There's no wrist shaking here. It's all dabbing. So everybody practice. We gotta make sure we blend in with the locals.
Ever since the plague, the spell plague, people were they can't handle it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
They gotta dab. So yeah.
Damn, dude, that hurts so bad.
I fucking know. Doesn't make me happy to say it.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yeah. So the young man dabs with you all, and he goes, "Well, I guess I'll introduce myself. The name is Sunflower. And here's a beautiful picture of the young man. He had a nice goatee, a little mustache. Yeah, he starts picking up the pieces of his mandolin. He looks over at you resting it. I don't want to ask a lot of you, stranger, but if you were able to do that for a wheel, would you be able to do that for a mandolin?
Probably take me a second if it's a lot more intricate than a wheel is. But yeah, I'll start doing it. I'll ask him. So we're new in town.
we're looking for. What are we looking for, guys?
Maybe a good place to stay.
Yeah, we're looking for a good place to stay. What
Well,
would you recommend?
I've
As I'm fixing the thing, I'm pulling out my tools.
We're also
Yeah.
the kind of people that are always getting into trouble, and we're always looking for the kind of people who fix problems for money, just in case that is needed. Too bad there's no place like no people like that around here, huh? To
Yeah, if
solve
there's an
problems for money.
organization. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want no run-of-the-mill adventurers either. We need people who have business acumen. Like, they know exactly what they need to do. They're not afraid to cut corners either.
Oh, well, I don't know. Sadly, I'm just a humble bard, and my friends. But I've been throwing
Pleased
out
to
many-
meet you, by the way. My name is Snooty. I am a thief.
Oh, well, that's it's not an
Careful,
uncommon.
I might
career.
steal from you.
Yeah, I've gotten used to that over the last month.
This
Yeah,
snoot could be
it's-
stealing from you right now. You don't know. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they call me, Snooty.
Sadly, I gotta find a new tavern myself. I've been thrown out of many of them. The young lady goes, "Oh, I normally stay at the the Town pub. Yeah,
Bronze, what now?
the Bronze Town pub.
Oh,
And,
okay.
it's a little town.
Is that a town with an E?
No, it's not.
Whoops.
Sunflower.
Oh,
Do you know
yes.
Do you know if they have any coffee shops in this town?
Yeah. The place is littered with a Dunkin' donut holes. I think that's
Fuck.
what it's called.
We're on the. This is a good sign. If we're looking for Dran Enterprise, and they're the ones that are partnered with them.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we should check
just
out this
need to let
Bronze Town pud.
You stake out the donut hole
Pub,
and we'll
pub.
find out where they're sending the coffee. And then we follow that.
Selesna, is thief I before E or E before F? I think I got it.
Yeah. So the dab looks at you and is, well, I feel bad. I don't have any money to help you. Or well, repay you for helping me, I guess.
Well,
but
we
maybe
could
I
pay
could
you.
help
We could
You're
pay
new to
you,
town,
and
like-
then we'll have money.
I don't understand that, but Well-
It's okay. Just show us to the pub.
yeah, of course. So she takes you. It's actually on the other side of the city. So it takes a little bit to get there. By this point, the sun has finally set. The town is rowdy as it is during the day at night. You finally make it to the pub. It appears to be the same styling as the rest of the buildings in the area. It's a two-story stone building. Right? First things first, like you see a person, like just through the window, gets punched in the fucking face. A fight ensues. What was it? Sunflowers. Oh man, let's. Yeah, well, it's both pubs here. He takes the mandolin, he opens the door, and he walks in. He walks straight to the bartender, and he appears to be having a conversation. She tells you, like, I'm willing to stay here for the night, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to go and talk with some of my brokers. So this may be the last time we speak to each other. But if there's anything else I can do that you can think of, at least tonight, maybe I could help you.
Sure. Do you know anything about Dran Enterprises? They have a secret base here.
Yeah. She looks at you, and as soon as you say Dran Enterprise, her eyes go wide as she goes, "Shh, be quiet. Be quiet."
Oh.
She shushes your snoot.
Yeah, she too.
Hey, careful! That Snoot's been stealing stuff all day. Snooty don't mess around.
Why don't we go into a room and
Yeah.
we'll talk?
I agree. So she walks into the tavern. It, like I said, it's pretty lively. There seems to be some sort of fucking like half elf aristocrat in one corner. He appears to be like biting the neck of another fucking person, and they like it's creepy. You don't really want anything going on that way.
The fuck?
Yeah. Nobody's paying him much mind, so I'm guessing it's not too bad. On the other side of the bar, you see a Aarakocra, right? So, and the only reason you see it is because Orwell points, right? Yeah, apparently they have a bunch of shit laid out on the table, and the Aarakocra's like, "You want to buy anything?" And it's like just random shit, right?
Oh, do I want to buy anything in his voice?
What'd you say, Bird Brain? What'd you say?
Oh, it's gonna be a cockfight up in here. That's what we do at Thief Town, am I right? Have everybody who's a thief?
Everybody's like,
Yeah.
The guy eating the other person's neck's like, yeah, and then he goes back to eating the other person's neck.
What's going on
He's
over
like,
there?
you really. You see the Aarakocra, he's like kicking dirt up.
Oh, dang, you sand attack on you. What are you gonna do about it, Orwell?
I make a voice I use his voice to insult everybody in the bar. So it's like, hey, you, yeah, just, very, I like to, sorry, I'm out of it. I use him to I use his voice to start instigating fights.
But
Hey, dummy.
Yeah, so you start instigating
what are you
fights.
looking at?
It's still coming out
You
of your
calling me
body.
chicken?
So like,
It is true, it's, but yeah, it's like, well.
he's like, look, now he's causing a ruckus, just like a kangaroo.
Oh, dang.
Isn't this a bar? Is it supposed to be all ruckusy and all like that?
I
That's
don't
a fair
even know what
point.
kind of bird you are.
What did you call me? Did
I'm
you call me a bird? Or did you call him a bird?
Yeah,
No, hold up.
You call it content.
We gotta end
Hold
this.
up,
Gotta
hold-
end this session on some good.
No, I
I know.
I
Initiatives
take the
have to be
nearest
rolled.
drink. I take the nearest drink and I splash it in his face.
Oh, dang.
Yes.
He
Yes.
stands up.
So
Yeah.
Lesna starts chanting, fight, fight, fight.
Yeah,
Alright.
so just no particular reason, but since this is a tavern bar situation, are there baskets of complimentary peanuts?
Probably, yeah.
I
Then
steal.
people are throwing up on the ground. Oh shit! You dump them into your bag. Yeah, so we're gonna end it here.
Okay.
Next time there's gonna be a bar fight at the beginning of next session, so be
Alright.
ready for that shit.
Well, I hope you guys can love my new character as much as my old character, because Snooty the Thief is here to stay, baby. That's right.
I gotta think of a name for this to go along with this red cloak that I found in Phandalin. Like, what could I possibly name?
Oh,
The Red Cloak.
name yourself the Fan Bandit.
Bandlet.
The scarlet fabric.
Scarlet
Fandom?
Fabric.
Phantom?
What's
I
another
don't
word
know.
for cloak?
Kate?
K-Nex got me earlier when he was
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Phandalin. I thought he was going to call it like the Phandalopian tubes. I was just like, what the hell? Where are we going with this? It was amazing.
You don't want to mess with somebody from the Scarlet Capes.
Scarlet
That's what it's
Caves.
The Scarlet Capes.
It's like their alter egos.
While in Luskan, we operate under full undercover secret agent disguises, alternate names, alternate classes, all that jazz. everything I learned from Snuggly over the last few months, I'm gonna put to work. So.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man. I'm still thinking about the. He paid me 700 gold to get the gold plated.
This is pretty good. I'm not. I got no salt. That is fucking good.
I don't. Look, man. I didn't write the adventure.
Is everything we buy free? Can we just go to any shop and just buy everything?
No.
Well, I mean, that takes the fun away from it, you know?
I mean, I'm not actually keeping track of any of this.
But rules is written, it's yes. Like, I guess
they would just refuse to sell it to you. Like,
there you
they're
go.
like,
There you go.
what do you mean I gotta wait 2 months to get my fucking payment? No, I'm not giving you it.
Yeah, it's much better that we just make money abstract for a while, like on BS purchases. So, like getting your tusk gold plated. All right, it was fun. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn? Kant, you have a game next Friday or this Friday?
Yeah, I got a game next Friday. It's a free game. And I got 2 more slots for it. And
it's in Foundry too, right?
Yeah, Foundry VTT. And I think it starts at 8. I gotta double check that though.
So, anyone who's using have you figured out the trigger happy module? If you're
No,
using it?
I haven't messed with it. I just learned how to do dedicated hosting via Amazon. But that took like a couple of hours for me to learn.
Wait, why would you want to do that? I don't know why.
Well,
like, I guess
Just to know.
Think about it this way.
Yeah.
Well, to know, and I would always have a server up. If I had a computer that was like, no one would be accessing my computer directly anymore. It would be cloud-based.
Yeah, you also don't have to worry about.
That's the other thing, like to think about, right? Is not having your shit accessed all the time, because I mean, people are cool and all, but you know, like if you've got it open like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know if there's like real secure. Like I feel like there is.
So you can SSL encrypt the file structure on your own computer that's being accessed for Foundry. But I mean, it takes a little bit of effort, but I mean, you can't
don't say stuff like that. Oh my god.
Like, I mean, there's like a couple of checkboxes and like a couple
just take my money. Just take it.
You already spend like $10 a month for fucking.
Just take the money. Jeez.
Like, I don't think it's Amazon.
Making up random alphabets. You sound like fucking Peanut up in here. Well, in order to cast a spiritual weapon, I'll need a XYZ49 form, and this is a ZZ42 stuff.
You need the JSON configuration files, and they.
Computers, the worst. The worst.
That, or an XML file, or
my god.
Well, like my goal is to eventually just like I have a spare computer, fix it up, put SSD in there, put it in a corner. I have my server, and I don't care. It's just D&D stuff on there. Like that's the goal. That's why I learned how to do the Amazon thing, so I at least can have some knowledge when I go back in and try to do it from just a straight computer.
You should wrangle Jen in on that project, dude, because she's trying to like get more experience setting up servers and stuff. So,
But so right now I kind of have traps working automatically using trigger happy. So like if like a token runs over something, a bam, something pops up, and like I get a pop up and like roll this thing.
nice.
But then
Yeah.
I got into a debate with one of my friends about turning something too much into a video game.
That I was about to tell you. This other group, Lionhead Gaming, they're like, I don't know. I guess they're like Crashgem tabletop, but
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, before you stop
cut
recording,
everything
they're
out,
awesome. They're awesome. I want to throw that out there.
They're the
They're
best.
awesome.
All right, we'll see you next
Yeah,
week, everybody.
no, but-
Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah.